We are live. Oh boy. We're live. Josh, what did you get to drink over here? Just some Snapple Apple.
Snap Apple. What's up, everybody watching live?
Who's watching?
Well, nobody.
Nobody.
Oh, Scott Ivorone with the
No
yo.
way. Is he number one?
Number one.
Oh, shouts to Gus.
Unbelievable. Then Tim Connors with the Evening Boys.
Wow. The old man was sitting around waiting for it.
Love to see him out there, dude.
Always
It's been a
appreciate
while
it.
trying to see the boy on the podcast,
I know,
you know?
right? It's been a few weeks.
I know what Josh is doing.
I think he's trying to get the chat.
Besides Bork in the chat right now. Come on, Shook.
Been fairly unsuccessful right now.
Pop out the chat. Yeah.
There we go. What's up, guys?
Mad Rabbit Design. Good to see you.
Yo.
Yeah, well, he hit the yo fast. You know what I mean? You
Yo.
gotta beat Tim in.
You know why? It's that fast internet I got him now.
You got the fast internet over there?
Yeah, I got like a Google Mesh system running at his house now.
Oh,
he's
baby.
peak performance over there. Yeah, peak performance.
Peak performance all over the house
Yeah.
with the mesh system. You really love to see it.
It was needed. He had brutal Wi-Fi before that.
Really tough
Yeah,
stuff.
brutal Wi-Fi.
You
Yeah,
got
hit
a
him.
camera set up?
Hit him with it.
Whoa!
Yeah, considering we don't have anyone to run it for us this week.
Don't you have that stupid little board? Can't you run that over here?
The board's hooked
Hey,
up
hey,
right there.
hey. Thumbs forward. What's going on? Yeah, just pull it over. You want me to run you a mic over there?
Yeah.
Thumbs forward. What's going on? Tyler Page, just with the capital Corey.
Capital, Corey. I'm
He's
back.
feeling your vibe, baby.
I am back.
You let us
Thank
see
you,
it.
thank you. Thank you, Tyler.
Congratulations.
Just don't hit him with a
Thanks the shit.
fucking shit. Stamps it right on his face.
Yeah. Ah.
All right. This chair
Well,
is fucking
we are here with
What's going
pre-show.
on with the chair?
way too low.
Know that there's a new camera angle. Josh has two cameras.
We're also, we're shooting the podcast with a cinema camera.
Two cinema cameras.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa, you got the big boy? That's the bad boy over there?
Josh said he was sick of it sitting in the drawer, so we're going to shoot the podcast with it.
Yeah.
Two of
I
them.
love it.
Yeah.
We should run the whole thing off the other one. Run the whole thing off side shot. The Shook's not here. Cuts him right out.
Yeah. Tim Connors. Corey's back, so Shook called in scared of the harassment. I know. I had some time.
Details by Doug.
I had some time to make up. Details by Doug.
Matt
oh my
Wood in
God.
the house.
Let me tell you. I'll talk about it later, but I'll mention it now as well.
He was looking serious.
You saw it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
I
Unbelievable.
ran my hands all over that thing one night when I came here.
Yeah, I bet. I fucking bet.
Did you hit up the Civic too? Because somebody put their 4 mitts on the side
Did
of
they
it.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was, what's his face? That was Dan.
You was checking it out?
Dan was,
Definitely wasn't Dan.
Dan was feeling that Civic.
Listen. We
I'm
can
not-
make a little Tracy.
He might do it. I'm not going to lie to you.
We can make a little Tracy.
I was impressed at how impressed he was.
I am
Yeah.
a little nervous at how impressed he was.
Yeah, maybe he's coming back for it.
I don't know. Good guy, that guy, though.
There it is.
T Page in the chat.
Oh, listen to the boys on the PS5. What you playing over there?
WoW gaming.
You playing
Wow.
Pokemon?
I
What
bet
you
he's playing Diablo.
I wonder. Wait, hold on.
Shook's probably playing Diablo. Kinda.
I wonder if there would be a way. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty guy here. So, if you're playing Call of Duty, if you can play our podcast live and have your headset pick it up and then broadcast it to all the other players playing,
Oh, so like force people to listen.
force
Yeah.
people to listen.
I like
Yeah,
that.
just play it in the background,
Yeah.
right into the mic.
Yeah,
That's it.
Josh, can I get a little more power in my headphones?
The whole time.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2.
There it is. I don't know who sits here usually, but he definitely doesn't spend his nights moonlighting as a DJ and ruin his ears.
I'm guessing whoever sits in our chairs has way younger ears.
Yeah, hate to hear it.
'Cause
Younger.
I gotta crank mine. My Soldier Boy's cranked up.
We're playing SnowRunner over here. I don't know what that is.
Snow. Oh my God! You don't
Is that
want to know
cocaine
what that is.
game?
No.
No.
What is Snow? I'm gonna Google it.
You let Corey see it, and then we'll explain.
SnowRunner?
Yeah. Just take a wild guess. What's one of the nerdiest things you could do that
Plowing? You out there plowing?
that isn't Flight Simulator?
Carry heavy hauls and extreme payloads by overcoming mud, torrential waters, snow, and frozen lakes for huge rewards and unlockables.
Is it like European Truck Simulator?
You're a Mack truck driver.
Oh, that's the best. I used to play, when virtual reality first came out. I played Euro Truck Simulator all the time. There's no thrill running like a
20-hour drive.
a load of timber from Frankfurt to Dusseldorf, through like a hurricane.
Oh man.
Just German roads going crazy, dude.
What was that joke from something to Warsaw in one tank? I forget what it was.
Wow. Snow Runner looks pretty cool.
It's supposedly a big thing. We have
Edward Dunn, longtime listener, first time in the chat.
big shouts.
Hey everyone. That's awesome.
Besides
Thanks for coming.
T Page, you remember Louis Rebello?
Yeah.
He's a big. I think it's Snow Runner. He was playing one of those. He built himself a whole Mack truck setup, Jake brake, chair, like a whole thing. Yeah, just wild. He was making his own shifters and knobs and things and whistles that you can pull. And
Hey, Edward, we're all crazy here. That's correct. You're a truck sim. Turn off all the cop stuff. That's amazing.
you know, there's a cop simulator.
I don't even want to understand how bad that makes you feel.
Yeah.
I've never played it,
You're just knocking on the door at Toby's house.
but
Eh,
mowing people
Get
down.
out there.
Oh, isn't there a drawing tonight?
Yes, we do have a drawing.
We got a
Matter of
drawing
fact,
tonight. All right.
I gotta put the.
You're gonna draw someone like your French girls. Hey, did you pick a winner of the last donut meet?
Oh, we got to talk about that as well.
No, we got to catch up. I got a lot of catching up to do. To be
Yeah.
fair.
I'm keeping notes.
Realistic mud physics from Stang 1282.
it's something
We talking mud wrestling?
never thought we would be discussing. Is
I love that, dude.
Realistic mud physics.
One
Does
of the
it depend
best.
on time of day, temperature,
You
humidity?
just shoot dogs in the cop sim? No, it's not an ATF sim.
Yeah. All
Should be a jackboot out there.
All right. Let's see. Keep this. Keep that.
Cop sim would be miserable.
Josh, you got
to play,
B for
dude.
B stuff?
I'm gonna cue that up right now.
Cue that up. All right. Let's send some of this stuff over.
Libsyn had a much bigger update,
Yeah.
and they're forcing me to try their new thing.
What do you mean? Who's Lipson?
Our podcast host,
Fuck him.
and the new statistics make it much easier for me to look at the B for B.
Really?
Is that good?
It is good in both
Sad.
sad,
Sad.
good,
I'd like to thank all
good and
12
sad.
I'd like to thank all you 12 for listening. Our dozen listeners. All in the chat room. You love to see it. Tonight's episode for Tiger Max. Ooh, God, we went so hard on Tiger Energy, man.
You know,
Is there some in the fridge?
there is.
Plenty.
There's Polish Energy in the fridge right now?
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah.
is.
Here I am, messing up.
I know you could have got that instead.
Yeah,
I mean-
if we're talking about last time we were here, we had Chinese food and we all got wrecked. We just all ate salads and like whole pizzas down the street. At,
I feel like $1 million.
what's that? Who's
Jeff.
Coal Fired? Jeff's Coal Fired Pizza in East Providence. Place hits. It got like an 8 something on Barstool. Some of you hate, some of you love. Nonetheless, place hits. We all feel like
$1 million.
we're all feeling light in the loafers right now. You
Feel
know,
good. Feel good. Ready to
Yeah.
roll.
You know, it's
Ready to
Pride
party.
Month, boys. We're ready to party.
Let's see. What else is there to add?
Last time, dude, just slow motion. Just
It was
swimming
literally the episode must have felt like it was 6 hours long.
here. What a disaster.
I unfortunately have not gotten caught up yet.
Yeah, don't. It's usually what I do.
I wanted to kind of see how that went. I do want to listen to Dan's episode for sure.
Wait, can you read the TV from that camera? That's hilarious.
Oh,
Josh,
really?
Josh, mess the focus up.
I thought I nailed the focus. I guess that's pretty
You
good.
can't read the TV?
You can.
No, camera's bananas. You can read everything on the TV from our friend
so
Matt Wood.
from that camera now,
Oh.
yeah.
It's that Tiger Max. We poured it all over the camera. Now it's focused better.
I was legit MSG stroking.
So it's a good thing that you can read the TV now. I guess
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
not.
know.
Maybe not. Some of the stuff that's said in chat.
Yeah, sometimes you don't want.
Although it doesn't matter. It gets to put to YouTube anyway.
Yeah. How do I find that? Let's see. Saved. Here we are. Podcasts. Boom. Here we go. We get some news there. We get some stuff to chat about. Let's open this up. All right. Let's see. We want
Whew.
this one.
Love that Polish sticky icky. It's the greatest day of my life.
What? So there was some other flavors though that looked pretty interesting.
There's a lot of interesting stuff going on over there. Yeah, we are cutting Shook's pay in half from now on. We're about to take back his email address.
Has it even been set up yet?
No. I texted him about it. I'm like, hey, we got to do this, right?
It's dick pics only at RohiMotoring.com.
Let's see.
Random number generator.
Oh man, I can't
What's
wait.
that Chinese place that did you guys dirty? Get a new job in Providence. Got to steer clear. That was we had a very good meal at Chinatown on Thayer Street. So definitely go there if you want to shit.
If you want to not feel well.
Yeah, bad.
I'm not saying it's always bad. I'm just saying every time we've been there, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
The food tastes good for the first couple minutes.
Going in, wonderful. Coming out, not ideal.
Smooth and plentiful.
Silky.
Just frequent.
Yeah. Liquid even.
Smooth like water.
I don't know a good Chinese place in Providence.
A Gourmet House.
Oh, Gourmet House is really good.
Yeah, I really like Gourmet House.
And the other one next to it's really good too.
AP Sara.
Sarah, yeah. DJ, what's going on?
Oh man, Kinder. Energy drink game.
Kinder knocked it out of the damn park multiple times. Chef Hose in Providence. All right.
What do we talk here? Mike FNY, buddy. What are you breaking? What kind of news you breaking?
Prices going up on car
Sad.
generations after previous. Oh boy, Mark 5 R32 on the rise. Well, they're more than $1,000 now.
Listen, I'll die on this hill. I love those cars.
Dude, you could have had one.
I love
Not
them.
anymore.
I love them.
B5s. Whoo!
Oh yeah, I mean Mark 4 R32s and E30s have been dumb money forever.
Boar's Head Chipotle Mayo today. It was fantastic.
Wow.
So we got
The meats. Yeah, that is.
That's not Chipotle. That's not the meats, man. That's just mayo.
Or no, I'm sorry. Just the Boar's Head in general.
The Asian Palace in Pawtucket's gone. That place hit pretty hard. It's now some other place that stinks. We did a Christmas party there once. It was awesome. Dudes.
yeah.
My man Nick. What
Was it
happened?
the Christmas party we did for work?
Asian Palace. Yeah, dude. Remember that place? The place is unbelievable.
Remember the time you walked in there one day for lunch and it was
It's just
abandoned?
gone. someone had
And the
scrapped
door
all
was
the,
unlocked?
someone had scrapped all the drop ceiling tiles. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
You just walked in.
Dude, I was there a week before. The place was hopping.
Yeah. Week
Mem-
later?
Remember that guy that was
Abandoned.
always there?
Yeah. Communication was key with that guy.
You
Unbelievable
have to remember
communication.
China Royal in Fall River, right?
Yeah, I didn't fuck with China Royal though. I'm a Vicky's Chinese man, Pink's Chinese.
I mean, that was the
Swansea,
place,
Massachusetts.
like,
Literally the
Rise Up.
Titanic
That was a
of
shrine,
Chinese food.
though. That was like you walked in under just
Did you ever go to Hoi Tin in
velvet
Swansea?
rope and lions made of wood.
Yeah, that's back in the day when
Yeah.
when Chinese restaurants were on top of the world.
Yeah, like unbelievable.
It was like the
unbelievable.
.com boom. It was the Chinese restaurant boom. It was like when we were kids. I don't
Right.
know why.
It
I remember
really
Hoi
was.
Tin in Swansea. There'd be like live fights there.
China Royal, no joke, could house 1,000 people. The amount of tables in there.
There's a relic
And
like that
staff.
in downtown Pawtucket. I think it's the China Garden, China Palace.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. This place, 2 stories, waterfalls, fountains, free noodles on the table.
Yeah.
Free noodles.
Crunchy, the crunchy noodles that
Yeah.
go in the chow
Oh,
mein.
okay. Yeah.
Just snack noodles, dude. Black Bamboo in West Hartford. Okay. China Royal. There it is.
Big shouts, China Royal.
Why no do sushi at Ichigo Ichi?
Because we're talking about Chinese food, Doug.
Yeah, that ain't right. Also, Ranzan's a sushi spot. Yeah, it's true.
Oh man, Limbs and Wayland Square in Providence.
Oh, Limbs is supposed to be the
Oh,
jam.
dude. It's so good.
Really? Chinese?
Yeah.
Why haven't we done that?
I don't know.
You guys in
I
the
think
chat
we-
room, come back in an hour.
I think we drove by it one time
We did.
and
Yeah.
we made fun of it. Like, imagine if it was just LIMB,
Limbs.
limbs.
Ian over here always argues with me about best Swansea Chinese food. He used to work at a Chinese food restaurant, so he thinks he's a master. And he probably is. I'm not going to argue with the guy. Except that he's wrong and
Does
Ping's
he got to
is the
walk?
best.
I got to walk.
He's got to walk for sure. Noodles on the table, baby. Godfather Chicken. That's
Godfather
not even a
Chicken?
Chinese name, dude. That ain't right.
Yeah, we can't. And we're not bringing the Italians into
Yeah,
this.
but some Italian place? like a chicken.
Godfather chicken is just sausage.
It's chicken palm over a
General style sausage.
over a brown pasta.
Yeah.
Godfather chicken, huh? I don't know. All I know is that place in Pawtucket was insane.
I'm gonna make you a chicken you can't refuse.
I went to that place in Pawtucket like years after its rise. Like it was just like they had like one table seated when I would go there. You know.
Yep.
Tons of room, dude. Throw the pigskin around. It's like a modern day Cumbies, that place.
I mean, oh man, China Royal. 51 years. They closed in 2001
Flew open from 1950
to 2001. Like, look at, I can't really easily bring this up, but the images of this place,
Out of control.
like, look at this place. That was it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, the nostalgia.
KLR
Take me back.
81976, China Star, bottom of the Seven Hills.
China
4-hour
Star.
wait on New Year's Eve. That's crazy.
There's a place, what is it? It's in Lincoln. It's like that too. It's like on all the holidays, it's like an insane wait. People waiting hours to get to go stuff.
Anyone in this chat get food suggestions improv? Walking
India
distance
Park.
in India Park? Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, just I
Anything
met
on-
Pizzeria Marvin
yeah.
is
Is
right
it
there.
Anything on, what's that, Westminster?
Yeah,
No,
anything on
not
Ives, you got
Westminster.
all of
Ives.
Ives Street.
Tallulah's on Ives.
Chomp.
Chomps, Noodles 102.
Wickenden Street.
Noodles
That's
was
what it is.
so good.
Noodles is so good. Dude, just go to Ives and hit any place. There's Cow, the bubble waffle ice cream spot. What are you trying to do?
There's actually a pretty solid bakery next to Tula's.
The
as well.
Portuguese spot with the malasadas?
The one on the corner?
Yeah.
Silver Star.
Dude, you need suggestions, just ask the boys, you know?
Yeah. We got you, fam.
Yeah, what do you need?
Food's kind of our thing.
Yeah.
Especially over there. That's a good food neighborhood recently.
On Wednesdays, we get real gluttonous.
Yeah, come on out. Indian Park, dude. There's so much good stuff over there.
Yep.
Or
I
as
think
young Ben would call it,
Indian.
Indian Park.
Indian Point.
Indian Park.
Oh, young Ben.
What's YB up to?
Didn't we?
I saw him walking around and like
Where was he walking?
he was walking from his dad's house to his mom's house.
Yeah.
He was back to me, but he was wearing like a super oversized sweatshirt and like super baggy jogger pants, but like real tight at the ankles.
Yeah.
Like I think that's the new rap thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he just
And
gave me a
Timbos?
peace symbol over his head.
He didn't even look back.
It looks like he was wearing trainers. No,
He doesn't have time to look back.
he didn't have time, dude. He's always looking forward. It's life's like a movie.
Life do be like a movie.
It do be like that though. It was a polar place.
If you need any yachts in Miami, though, hit me up.
Yeah.
on taste. There
We know
go.
a guy.
We know.
Oh yeah, I got a guy that does yachts in Miami now. Hit Young Ben.
I think by yachts they mean jet skis.
Silver Star Bakery, yeah.
Yeah.
Pizza Marvin's incredibly tight.
It's good stuff.
We used to go to Tulu's all the time.
Oh,
Ransom, there he is. Saw him
Ransom.
today. It's been
Big
hours.
shouts, Pete. I love
He
the
was
content, putting it out. on
kind
YouTube.
enough to stop by work today. We had a nice little chat.
Oh,
Yeah, it was cool. He came by in the Step WGN.
yep.
I don't know why they didn't just write wagon.
That's how it
Step
goes. Gotta get the
WGN.
WGN.
But,
Gotta,
it's
stand
sweet,
out.
It's a sweet
Couldn't-
ride, though.
Couldn't afford the vowels, you know?
Sweet ride.
Did he have he had a sweet ride on him when he was there?
Yeah, he was in the Step wagon.
I didn't see him. I saw him. I didn't see the car.
to you.
Yeah. Wish I saw the car. Got pulled into a meeting.
You boys ready?
I'm
yeah, let's
ready.
go. J
Think we're
pedal. All right.
We don't use that word.
Come on, man.
Jay Patel.
Oh, Jay Patel.
Oh.
Love that spot.
Cultured. Very cultured here.
Sounds like a flower place.
It does. All right, let's roll. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Hu
Hello.
and Corey.si.
Hello, hello.
How is everybody's air quality out there today?
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's unbelievable in here.
Wonderful.
Perfetto.
Today, We're gonna hang out, talk some shit,
Yeah.
as we typically do. Talk about some cars, some automotive news and events. Hear about Corey's trip to the motherland. Maybe some pizza. Yeah, we're gonna cover all that. Thanks everybody in the chat. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Before we get to the main meat and potatoes of this episode is brought to you by all of you out there who support the B4B. We will get into that a little bit later, as well as support our website, revivemotoring.com, where you can purchase some Kofifi and some other paraphernalia on said website to keep the lights on in this facility. So we appreciate that very much, and thank you for your support. So let's get right into the old
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
callbacks.
Chat room's going off right now.
Is
Chat
it
room is
getting
definitely
wild?
going
We
off.
get some real food discussion going on. If you're not in the chat room, about 7 p.m. Eastern time every Wednesday. We're all up in that chat.
You can take a lot from the chat room.
take a lot. There's a lot to be
Enjoyment,
taken.
knowledge.
They just give in there.
They really do.
Love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here we go. Donut meat. Let's start right there.
Yeah,
Success.
kick it off.
We had a donut meat.
Yep.
You guys had 2.
We had a
We had
night,
night
meat.
meat.
Night meat.
Night
Yeah.
meat.
And then the donut meat, which again, as always, big shouts to the crew that comes out because the weather was looking not so hot.
Frightful. Yeah.
Yeah, inclement at the very least. And,
Big. Yeah. I mean, big shout to Big Paul, who I called out for coming to the night meat because he never comes to the donut meat.
Yeah.
Texted me the day before the donut meet at midnight saying, just for the shout out on the podcast, I'm coming to the donut meet. See y'all at 10:55.
I thought it was too early for him.
Dude, he
Oh,
shows
no,
up.
he's-
He showed up at like 9:30 shop.
Good for him.
What
Yeah.
a unit. What a G.
he said he even ordered an extra coffee at Starbucks, no ice. Put that in the fridge so he could have that first thing in the morning on his drive here.
That's a prepared man.
That's a man that thinks ahead.
Yep.
That's a prepared man.
I was shocked to see him. Happy to see. I'm always happy to see
Yeah,
Paul.
no, it was great. It was great. to
Always
chat with him.
happy to see him. But this is a man that's dedicated to the. I mean, the best part is, I was sleeping for hours when he sent me that text message. Hours, dude. And I texted him back at 7 a.m. because I knew he wouldn't be up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I think he got 3 hours of sleep, showed up like a champion, a true champion. So it was good to see him.
Yeah.
Good to see everybody who came out. In my news, I found a new donut place. Corey's going to love it. It is called Dazed and Glazed.
Oh.
It is in Johnson, best
Dazed.
part of Rhode Island.
Okay.
This place is an old Dunkin' Donuts turned donut shop. I walk in the door, first thing I see, like a baker's tray with what had to be 10,000 glazed munchkins on it.
Oh.
Dude, I went with Drew. We popped in. We got 24 for the ride.
Big Drew? Drew's Brews?
Drew's Brews, dude. 24 for the ride from Johnson to here. That's a 15-minute ride.
Yeah, gone.
Dude, they were warm. Just unstoppable. You order a dozen donuts,
Yeah.
they're filling the space between the donuts with glazed munchkins. Dude, the glaze on these donuts, they disappeared pretty fast. See yourself in it. It was bulletproof.
It was like details by Doug just got done polishing it.
Dude, it was unbelievable. All these people, I mean, they have different donuts, but it's pretty much like
Oh, I know exactly where this is.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's pretty much like a local Krispy Kreme. The place is out of control.
Oh. You know what's
Ample
funny?
parking.
So if you go up the street like 2 more blocks,
Yeah.
Paulie Shore used to live right there.
That's Paulie's place?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
2 blocks towards where?
Toward into Johnston, not into North Providence.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Like people-
place, Days and unbelievable, dude. I'm gonna try to bring them every time. It's a real donut shop. It's not like the hipster shops that we usually go to. So they open at 7.
Yeah, it's real cutty.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely. My wife was like, "Yeah, it's not like any donut shop I've ever been to." Let me know what you think. I walked in there. I was like, "This is every donut shop I'd ever been to before the past 10 years."
Yeah, before they got real bougie.
Real
Right,
cut up over
right.
there.
I like this.
I used
like,
to get my hair cut across the street. My guy over there, he did my haircut. He was also a street pharmaceuticals distributor.
yeah. And then actually in this building, this brick building, you see that bank over there?
Yeah.
This used to be a big BMX spot.
Love that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
But if you're in Rhode Island, you got to get the Days and Glaze. People there are so nice. So
that
nice.
bank right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a bunch of like old clips of like bank to fence post back then, you know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they had to bring this baker's tray to the display area with a forklift. I mean, there's no way anyone was lifting that. No way.
Oh,
I ordered 24
I can't
Munchkin.
wait.
You know, you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you order 24 Glaze. They look at you like you're a psychopath.
Yeah.
Right, and then the
She
ones
looked
you
at me
get,
like I was an idiot because I didn't order enough.
yeah.
and then the ones you get in the Dunkin'
Oh,
box.
he with the powdered sugar bullshit, dude.
It's like they're a dented Altima in the middle of the parking
dude,
lot,
It's the
and just
worst.
yeah,
These
terrible.
things were shining. That's the only donut hole they have is glazed. They didn't even bother with anything else.
Yeah, they don't. They
I
don't.
don't
They're
see a
not
reason
playing
to.
games.
Yeah, they don't need to.
Oh my god, it was so good.
I
I
mean,
mean,
get this place out.
this
It's
thing
not
was
too far from my old man.
water was beating right up on it.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, dude.
Good ceramic coat on that donut.
Ceramic. So that was unbelievable.
Yeah,
Then on top of that, who brought all the Polish power drinks?
Matt Wood.
That was Matt Wood. Yeah.
Yep, he's probably in the chat.
Matt Wood
He
shows
is,
up.
yeah.
Matt Wood shows up with
Hold on. Before you continue, the donut shop, do you know what's next door?
what's next
A
door?
place called Sans Gluten, meaning no gluten.
Well, that's probably where they get all the donuts from.
Wait.
All the stuff they don't use.
Oh my God.
There's so much gluten.
What does
You
Sans?
can't walk in that place.
Sans Gluten means like gluten free.
But I'm just like, what do they sell?
Not gluten.
Artisan Bakery.
Next, get out of here.
Next to a Dazed and Glazed and Dazed
I'll tell you what.
Donuts.
Glazed
Little
Days
do we
put 'em
know,
out.
they share the same kitchen.
Yeah, for sure. Dude.
Like,
It's
the
definitely
doors,
the same exact
their
kind of operation.
doors are side by side.
Oh, man.
It's sort of like one of those bait and tackle places, but you walk in one door and it's like a U shape. One's bait and tackle, the other's fresh sushi.
Yeah. Dude, Matt Wood brings a Yeti full of Polish energy drinks from
Yeah.
his local Polish spot.
I
First off, I should have had an energy drink that early in the morning.
think
Nonetheless,
I think it
foreign
did me good.
energy drinks.
Oh, dude. So right there, we keep going back to this donut shop.
Yeah, let's go.
This is like right where I grew up.
What time
yeah.
do they open till?
Fu Ming
Yeah.
was a Chinese food spot, much like you were talking about, where like they had like the koi fish in the pond, the running water, the whole thing. It was like a real,
Right there.
not
real
the
jump
one,
off. A little further down.
I mean, this could be the same people.
It's not the one Kin Chow and his family owned. Do you remember him?
No,
Okay.
no.
They owned Kin Chow was into Volkswagens. He had a Mark II 16 valve.
Okay.
RM Pro Tune car. Used to be ripping up the streets, if you will, way back in the day.
Yep.
And I believe his family owned a Chinese restaurant. I think it was in Rhode Island. I just have no idea what the name of it was.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dude, so yeah. Matt Wood brings a ton of Polish energy drinks. Everybody's getting Polish energized.
Black Energy,
Black
Strawberry,
Energy,
Mojito,
Tiger
Tiger Energy.
Vitamin.
Yeah.
Gave
my son one.
He hammered that thing. Good for him.
Who-
He was
Travis.
uncomfortably
It was
energetic,
Travis,
dude.
yeah.
He was loving
It was
it. I
Travis.
saw him destroy the last half of it in one shot.
Being real wild.
Yeah, really manning it up.
Yeah. He was taking initiative.
And
No.
He came over
Did
and
he count money?
came over and joined a conversation with us after the fact.
Get out of here. Good
Yep.
for him, man. I
It's
love
wild.
seeing it.
I think Glazed and Confused will literally put whipped cream and strawberries in any donut there.
Will they cater?
We'll find out. So nonetheless, I had that. I don't eat anything generally before noon.
Yeah.
So I had a glazed donut, 24 glazed munchkins, and a Polish energy drink. I
You
got
must
home
have
at
been a diabetic coma.
dude. I got home at 11:30 and just went to sleep. I woke up at 3 o'clock. Drew was gone.
It was a self-induced coma.
Drew's gone.
Drew was gone. There was a lot. Oh, freaking! No, know what else I had? Meat pies.
Yes. Oh, fuck. Gary Crumbun.
Gary brings meat pies from Sam's in Fall River. This was
Yeah.
like the perfect storm.
It was
I
unbelievable.
missed this shit.
Well, we got to make the next one bigger and better.
Oh, I'll be here.
Yeah, I won't. But nonetheless,
Don't worry, I'll fill
I
in.
haven't had Sam's meat pies since I was a kid.
I can't even remember.
So good. So, I mean, then we got Jersey Mike's on the way home. I mean, seriously, I died.
Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, had to go see Mike.
Top
Mike
to
on the
all.
way back bought like 5 Italian subs. Jesse got me on their Parmesan bread,
Yeah.
the bread with the cheese on it. I'm past now. I'm a regular bread guy again.
Back to regular bread.
Had it at this track day, but I think I was so amped up about my time, that it was delicious.
Yeah.
You can't beat a good fresh bread. Like just a nice plain one.
No,
It just,
especially a good Jersey Mike's fresh bread.
Tops it
that's
off.
straight
It
out of the
just-
ovens of Italy.
yeah.
Italy, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Italy.
Italy.
Sicily.
Italy.
What else happened at that meet? We had a decent attendance for the fact that, as I was driving in, everything, it looked like it was going to thunderstorm.
Yeah.
And there was a beam of light shining down on the beautiful city of East Providence.
Yep. There were 2 300ZXs.
How did two of them make it?
Well, one of them had an LS.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
so that's
that's
how that
nice.
one made it.
Yeah.
So one of
Yeah.
them made it. The other one obviously always makes it.
Yep. Warren parked up near me near the Mustang. It was muscle car parking.
Muscle car
Muscle
parking.
car only. Swede muscle.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
Swede
It's
muscle
the old
coming in.
Swede speed.
I saw
Perkins Swede.
the what do you call it, boys? Miata boys. Maybe.
Yep.
Those guys showed
Always
up.
coming out. in
Nightlight.
We're
force.
talking shop. You mean my people?
Yeah.
You mean the rest of night style?
Your people, yeah. Honorary.
Honorary night style, remember? Yeah, they showed up. Good to see. Yeah, I don't know. It was fun, man. Thanks to everybody that came out, even though it was looking like real trash that
Yeah,
day.
real sketchy. It was always a good time.
But those donuts went.
Yeah.
A lot of donuts flew off the table that day.
Yeah. We didn't bring home too many this time, which is good.
Big discussion right now at Boar's Head Chipotle Mayo in the chat. If you are listening to this on the internet, that's the kind of stuff you're missing.
So
They're in depth.
all this donut meat talk. I mean, who was the winner of the June donut meet?
I'm convinced that Josh just doesn't think about this stuff until today.
100%.
Yeah.
Literally.
You're the one who made it up.
I know. Literally until you mentioned it, I'm like, oh, wow, we didn't do that.
Listen, maybe I'll pick. You know who should win?
Who's that?
Paul.
Yeah, you know what, Paul
For
wins.
making the effort,
For
Yeah,
making the
Paul
effort.
wins.
Paul wins. Yeah.
Paul wins. There he is.
Yeah.
This guy, he makes it to one donut meet, wins. He's never going to come back.
And the thing is, he didn't give me anything.
That's true. Now,
So-
He gave
so
us
we
his
can't say
present.
it's rigged.
He gave us his presents.
Paul called it in the air, showed up.
Yeah, called in the air. I
Showed up an hour and a half early.
His Benz, tight.
Very
Yeah.
tight.
Tight.
Yeah.
Big fan of the wheel choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan of the wheel choice. No, Jordan, it's not you. You didn't win.
Yeah. Wish you did.
You won my heart, but
Yeah.
Exactly.
that's about it. All right, yeah, Big Paul.
Yeah, the wind made the donut corralling was pretty tough.
You hate to see that.
I
We
was
gotta
even
get a
thinking-
table with a rim or something.
I was even thinking, let me drill some holes in that plastic table. You ever see, the trampoline, trampoline and trap houses? Trampolines have the big traps around them. So like when your kids fly off, it somewhat catches them.
You mean the springs that get you when you try to
Nope,
go to the edge?
nope,
Oh, now
those
with
are
the
rough. But
they
with
put
the
those
nets,
things on, yeah.
the nets around it. So I'm thinking we build donut corral.
We find a couple beat up
donut net.
old ping pong tables, take the nets off. Boom.
Yeah.
go to
It
the
doesn't have to
scrapyard.
be that high. I was picturing like 6 feet just in case, but
That's true. We gotta go higher.
we need another table on the side, is what it is.
We just need less wind. I don't know how we're on the top of a mountain here in EP.
Suddenly, that one spot, it's like
It's the
a,
coldest place on earth.
it's like a
in
valley,
front of our place.
just goes right through every
So-
time.
But please,
Yeah,
come anyway. And congratulations to Big Paul.
Big Paul. Next round, round 5.
Yeah, we're gonna really think this one out.
We got it penciled in for July 2nd.
Penciled in.
Yeah,
Is it up for debate?
no,
It's,
Oh, okay.
it's July
I don't
4th
think there's
weekend?
anything. That's yeah.
Maybe we should go the weekend after.
I think we shift that around a little bit. What are our options? So we can either do
I can make the weekend after.
July 2nd, so we can either do the 25th or the 9th.
9th. I don't know if there's anything on the 9th. Maybe we switch to the 9th.
I mean, the 9th might be the play.
Yeah,
I think 9th is move.
Ninth
boys.
might be
I
the
can
play.
go to Dazed and Glazed.
yeah.
Yeah, 9th might be up the power play,
You're hearing it here as
Yeah.
things develop.
buddy.
Yeah, I'll be
I'm
back,
here for
baby.
I'm here for the rest of my life. With I came back
You're-
broke, fat, and happy.
You- and
God
you're-
bless, dude.
And I don't know if you're allowed in Italy anymore, if that one security guard has anything to do with it.
I got home.
Let's see. Do I have any other, or do I have
I was
any
going to ask you, man,
callbacks?
what's up with the Stang?
Yeah, what's up with the speed?
I left. It was broken. I come back fixed.
Yeah. So the turns out the ECU was loaded with some parameters.
Malware?
Yes. Some parameters that seem to be, they would have been good for some other hardware, if you will, some different components.
So does the turbo?
So an aftermarket intake manifold, maybe a supercharger,
Cams.
different things. I really,
I meant to tell you that I loaded cam software on it. To help you.
just got ahead of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it, I question how it ran. I mean, we do know it ran rich, right? And we only drove it from the purchasee.
It was a few miles.
It wasn't far. And
It
like,
drove fine.
that's the thing. It seemingly was fine. So I don't know how it did. I don't know what changed.
Someone started to care for it. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
changed.
that's
like, no.
right. It,
I don't
because
want to say the previous owner didn't care for it. It's just like
very unfamiliar with what.
Didn't care for it.
it was in a state of like uncleanliness.
Yeah.
It
It, remember how we discovered the drive shaft
Yeah.
exited the chat? I'm thinking that might have something to do with things, or at least was a, every action has a reaction.
Yeah.
I think that might have been involved in some way at some point, but no, she's all good now. I think it's ready to go. I'm going to be driving Friday, hopefully.
Hell yeah.
Fingers crossed. I say
I'm
hopefully.
trying to get out there. What
We're
time are you starting?
10?
That spectator available?
It's a clinic day.
Yeah, it's clinic day. So I don't know if it's open general public, but I think, as
Slide
media,
the shabby
I think we'd be
Dems.
okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. Getting that
But
baby
yeah,
out there.
Yeah, Friday. Yep. I got to
Yeah. What's up on the checklist? What do we got?
I mean, it's pretty ready. I got to just load my tools and stuff in it. Grab some spare tires. I have a slow leak in my front passenger side, but it's really slow, so it should be fine
That
for the
makes
day.
sense. Brand new wheels, brand new tires. Never driven anywhere.
For whatever reason,
Sounds like me.
on the passenger side, the inner bead is leaking. Kyle looked at it. He's like, "What? This is just weird." It just he was like, maybe it's the stupid little barcode sticker or something underneath that got caught. We don't know. Just gonna pop one side off, reseat it.
Ian WS is right. Did you do anything that would have reset the ECU and it was this stocked? It was like the default tune.
Maybe if you disconnected the battery or
Battery's
something.
disconnected.
Battery died several times before you fixed the bulb situation.
I even
been in the game a
matter
long
of
time,
fact,
boys.
I forgot about the bulb situation.
Yeah.
Right, because that drained it. Right.
And with the battery draining, it could have reset the ECU.
You know what?
That's what happened.
But then if it reset it to stock, it should
no,
have
it probably
run.
reset the default, whatever's default. So that was default, and maybe it had a shortcut way to go to stock.
Yeah.
Because when it's a Mustang owner, so when he sold it, he definitely didn't flash it back. He
Oh,
probably just
100%.
put it into
Yeah,
whatever
exactly.
mode.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, something like that. But that is true because because previously it had all LED bulbs in it
Yeah.
that were, thanks China. And they were all shorting themselves and draining the battery and everything else. And they crumbled in my hands as I took them out. So I'm guessing that might have something to do with it. That might be the culprit
It
right
might
there.
for sure.
Nick in the chat put some new coilovers on his car. When I turn the wheel, he gets these springy clunks. Don't think it's bulge or bushings. You know what's funny?
The spring's binding.
My old man just had this happen on his Porsche, and
On the P car?
yeah. And
Oh, I
Kyle's
thought
like,
it was X3.
Kyle's like, all you got to do is grease the helper springs.
Yeah, the springs are binding. Yeah.
Just grease them helper
They
springs.
actually make these really cool. I wish I had the right name for them. It's like a little like shim that goes in between the helper and the main spring, and it's made up of a bunch of needle bearings. So when the spring spins, it's spinning on a bearing. Oh, it's silky smooth.
Yeah, you just gotta maybe just grease that up. Get down there.
Silky smooth.
Love to see that. What else is going on here? Oh, I decided I was gonna keep track of how many times I patch my tires because it's unbelievable how much I have to.
Oh boy.
So on May 13th, I had to do the M Coops tire after driving it one day this year. So I did that, and that was the rear drivers. And on the 5th, which was 2 days ago, I had to do the rear passenger tire on my X5M, which has tires. I believe they're $500 a pop or something ridiculous, and I just put them on less than a month ago.
I was gonna say yeah.
Is there a
I think they went on
construction company near where
It's
you live?
just, I don't know. I think maybe my neighbors just throw nails in the street. I don't know. So I'm gonna keep track of this. So keep this in your mind.
You know what's funny?
Because if I was keeping track last year, I'd have 20. I think every 3 weeks I'd do a tire.
Oh, see, Tim Connors always with the information. Torrington bearings, yes,
There he is.
they're really common on like much higher end coilovers. But if you measure the outer diameter of your spring in your inner diameter, you can just buy them and put them on
Why don't you
yourself.
just chuck it between.
Yeah, you chuck it in between. So you kind of put it in between the helper and the mainspring, and then you can put it below at the bottom as well. So everything's spinning on
Everybody's
a bearing.
spinning. I love that.
I'm not saying you got one of these in your town, but just as of May 23rd, 2023, Freetown man accused of scattering screws along busy roadway.
Oh, that's probably it.
Officers have arrested a Freetown man accused of throwing construction screws onto a busy roadway several times over the past few weeks. The screws were found scattered along South Main Street, causing numerous flat tires. The Freetown Highway Department has spent a great deal of time picking up the screws, according to the police.
Oh, at least somebody's doing something out there.
Yep.
I guess there's a guy up in northern Rhode Island where I usually drive through, just taking pot shots at cars the other way with some sporting equipment. He's in jail now.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a bit frowned upon. I think.
That ain't right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't right.
That's
You
a
hate to
problem.
see that.
Yeah.
Same idea though. Civil disobedience, you know.
Yep.
Also in the paddock talk, I was talking about the new Power Wheels motors I got. How I tough talked the guy that I bought them off. Told him I've been running 18 volt on my stock motors from years, and they've been fine. So blew one of the new Power Wheels motors running on 18 volt this weekend. Kids were loving it.
How long did it take?
One tire fire. I think it was like 3 to 4 days.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm gonna get the Stage 7 kit. We're gonna get these things really cranking, doing wheelies. So just you know, if you're
What are you doing for gripping the tires? Anything?
nothing.
Nothing.
Street prep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just prepping the driveway. So yeah, that died on me, which stinks. But you know what you're gonna do? So I'm gonna grab that. Oh, going Stage 5 once I'm back from the homeland.
Stage 5 in the Power Wheels.
Got to go Stage 5. There's a guy doing Stage 5. You got to go Stage 5. Might get the upgraded transmission. I don't know. Sees how.
Switch it to a
Depends
full,
how cheap the cost of living is in Poland. You
full
know?
sequential. Is that what it goes to? You got to warm it up before the kids try it.
Yeah, kid's gonna really get in there. Yes, it's a dog box.
Right. Got to get it going.
And then I was repairing. I went to repair my M5s. Notoriously had a floppy shifter since the beginning
always.
of time. It just rests on your leg as you drive around.
Dude, you laugh. It was just like at all times.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean,
you driving down the road, it's just like
Yeah, you can shift accurately, but I put a long shifter on it too, so
Yeah.
it's
it's like
got
a
the
Condor tall
on there.
boy.
Oh my God.
So it's just flapping in the breeze. So I
Just a
decided I
fucking
was
tree
finally
branch.
taking care of it. I ordered
Yeah.
the shift pushing for literally the third time. I don't know. I just misplace them all
Lost
the
the rest
time.
of them.
Didn't you
Yep.
lose one in the trunk when the trunk was locked?
Pete Coots, your mother is Stage 5.
That's amazing.
Big shouts to P. Coots out there.
Dude's unbelievable.
Out there. You know, I don't want to blow up anybody's spot. Out there just learning
About the streets.
the hard way, but the good way at the same time.
I don't know what that means.
So,
but
so I got to replace the shifter. I pull the shifter out. I pop the bushing out, which was way harder than I remember. And that's because it's a totally different shifter from all the other cars, and the bushings don't fit. So now it's stuck on the lift as I wait for a new shifter.
now, is that a M5 specific thing, an E28 thing? Is that
I think it's an early E28 thing,
yeah.
which I don't think that's that early. It's an 88, but I don't know. It's not the same shifter, so I just bought I bought this classic Z3 1.9 liter shifter for it. So
Isn't that like the play?
it's a play. That's what
The
I have in the
Z3 is
6.
like the play for a bunch of them, isn't it?
all those old cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, Z319. It's like the shorty. I should put one of my my Z3 as well.
The stubby.
Gotta, dude. Gotta. So, anyways, yeah, that's stuck on the lift, and then it's the first. I usually order stuff from FCP at like just like total shit speed because you know they're shipping from Milford. So, I mean, basically, U.S. mail is next day.
Yeah.
But they drop ship this from somewhere, and obviously, like
Ah.
I didn't even know where. Somewhere in Guam. So. It's still on the way. Apparently, part of it's going to show up tomorrow. So
Oh, hopefully it does.
we'll see what happens there. So yeah, that's my little paddock going on. I don't know if that's kind of what I got for that stuff. I'm DJing at the Red Door this weekend.
Yep.
Saturday night. Say hi to your mother for me.
There we
See you
go.
at 8.
I'll tell you guys to be there. I won't see any of you there except for Rick V Dub. Big shout. But God bless you. You know,
Jordan will
if you're
go.
looking for me.
Jordan's
Jordan's
objectives
gonna
were
go.
stage negative 97 before him. Yeah.
Oh, Jordan.
Well, good. See, we're just making things happen in the chat.
Yep.
Wow. With the injectors, what was really jacking up the Miata? I didn't see this on the Nice Styles group chat.
Said there was
Yeah. They didn't share that with you?
I don't know. I must be in the wrong chat.
there were I forgot what he ended up finding.
What did he find?
It was fuel related.
Yeah.
Probably a clogged injector.
He's in the chat.
I mean,
Yeah,
that thing's just ITBs, whatever motor I have. That's crazy.
Same motor.
He's over there slanging it.
God's
Big-
motor,
Big
right?
fan of that motor,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that is called. Jordan, you
BA, BP.
throw me an engine code while you're over there.
I think
you
it's
know?
BP.
Yeah, BP.
Like the oil spill?
BP, yeah. You're spilling oil everywhere.
Less frowned upon.
I'm excited. Love mine.
Let's see. Did Shook do anything?
He got his resonator stolen.
Yeah, someone thought Shook's resonator was a catalytic converter and stole it.
Yeah, I'm eager to hear
Details
the
by
rest
Doug.
of the story.
My wife calls it a sloppy shifter.
eager to hear the rest of the story. But
Revival Motoring.
Chuck, who?
Where's 69?
Boys of Summer. 69.
There it is.
There we go.
oh, that's what it was. So Jordan C in the chat, his gas tank baffles broke off from the hit and metal from it in his whole fuel system.
BP4W. There we go. God's
God's
creation.
creation, God's plan.
God's creation of man.
God's plan over there.
Yeah, so we see a story from Shook that just says, looking for somebody to weld a resonator.
Is that the exhaust he affirmed?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is.
Probably still
Someone
paying for
cut
it.
a resonator off the exhaust here, a stainless steel resonator. That's amazing.
So I sent him a text that read,
How many crackheads live there anyway?
dude,
Apparently a lot.
That's crazy.
it was, you know what? It was that lady.
Can you
And
imagine that guy went to go cash that thing in?
And the
And I was
crazy
like,
thing
it's a
is,
fucking empty pipe.
Josh and I were talking, and we're like, his car is really low. How did you get under it?
That's true.
Yeah, like I legit don't know. So I'm
That must have jacked her up.
that's the only thing. So I sent him a text that just said, someone tried to steal your shit, ? And his response was, didn't try, buddy.
Is this a picture of pipe to pipe?
And I just said, how the fuck? Your car's low as shit. They just hack it up. And he sent me a picture with said resonator missing with the, one side of it hacked off for sure. So I'm sure he can elaborate more when he's back next week on that story.
Should have welded some freaking chain in that thing. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Classic.
It's wild in the streets out there.
I just don't. You think the guy would have just dropped it when he pulled it over? Fuck. And see right through this thing.
I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
he's like, at least it's scrap metal. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
Maybe you
get
need
3
one.
cents for a piece
Yeah.
of stainless.
Maybe somebody stole his. You need to replace it. That's what it was.
Yeah. It's dog eat dog world out there.
Could have
Yep.
been a crackhead. Devon's Auto, a.k.a. Igor. $10. Resonators for sure.
Resonators for shook.
shouts. Big
Yeah.
shouts. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
He's at I believe he's at another pirate
He's
concert.
at a pirate
tonight.
metal concert.
So we'll hear from him
I
next
think
week.
it's POD.
Yep, POD.
I think that's where he's at. But the past few weeks I spent my time driving an absolute powerhouse of a Fiat Panda.
Pilton Poland, those things.
The Fiat Panda hybrid unit
Ooh.
is what I rented while I was away in Italy. So it's happy to be back here.
Was it light on the dinero for the rental? Good price? Valid price?
Yeah, I mean, it's everything over there is pretty cheap. It was more of an issue with the size of vehicle with where I was going.
Pretty sure the payment on the thing's $97 a month.
Well, in that case, I probably could have bought it for a year and just left it behind. So the Fiat Panda hybrid, let me tell you, it was a 2020.
P-Coots. Shook's exhaust tips and
T's and P's.
T's and P's.
T's and P's.
T's
Jeez.
Rocks.
This unit here was a whopping 70 horsepower. Woo! 70 horsepower,
Is that-
3-cylinder, mild hybrid technology.
Hey, welcome to Night Style.
Is is that before or after the electric motors?
That's after.
Okay.
Oh, God. That's
Wow.
K-Power.
Yeah, that's 70 horsepower. Now, I'm on the A1. I'm driving from Rome to Naples,
Yep.
and the speed limit is 130 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
It's 80 miles an hour. I am in 6th gear, foot buried to the floor. I can't make it there.
Yeah. Speed doesn't go higher. The coolant temp just goes up. I did that in
I
our
never
old
paid attention to it.
Viagra. Yeah.
Downshift didn't make it better.
Not happening.
A lot worse. And then once we encountered any sort of incline, the speedo just started to tick back the other
Not
way.
having it.
You needed a gust of wind.
That's
from
that
behind.
Dodge Ram
Dude,
powertrain.
Dude, absolutely. But let me tell you.
How much do you have a weight on that thing? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I can definitely get away.
Bit of the Stellantis power right there.
Yeah. But let me tell you, great car.
Great car.
Great car.
Would it be a great car in the U.S. or a great car in Italy?
Well, here's the thing. I didn't know 130 kilometers is 80 miles an hour. That's faster than I normally drive here.
Right.
So I would have been able to do
True.
65.
I mean, technically, you weren't going that fast. You didn't make it to 130. Where were you?
No, I was
where were you
trying.
topping out?
I was in between the 120 to 125
That's
range.
not bad.
Going downhill, I'd get to the 130.
Love that.
But as soon as we leveled out or started to go back up, that's
Hey,
it.
that's not your fault.
Our curb weight,
It's
2,300 pounds.
That's Italy's fault. 2,300.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, so it weighs the same as my M3.
Yeah.
That's what they call Italian cruise control.
Oh, but it's mild hybrid.
Yeah. Mild hybrid system. Let me tell you. Also, it says in quotes here, made in Italy.
Is gas still $12? Is gas still $12 a gallon there?
Listen, I don't know
Okay, perfect.
because I didn't pay for it. So what I did is, because I didn't know where like a gas station was or anything like that, I said, hey, can you prepay for the fuel? I said, well, hold on a second. How much is it? And he was like, it's this much per liter, and then we fill it based off of where you return it. So I was like, done. I don't have to deal with it, whatever. It was 10 cents over a liter than what I saw in other gas stations.
You didn't fill it the whole time.
I filled it once.
Okay.
I filled it once.
That's
I
impressive.
That's
I
pretty
drove
nice.
over 800 kilometers.
That's pretty nice.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
That's a Mamma Mia.
Yeah. So
Thank you, Jordan.
let me tell you, but you drove this thing just ringing it out. The most fun ever. And then you're driving in the tiniest roads, and I could have turned around on this table.
That's amazing.
Had the tightest turning radius. It was unbelievable.
Goes full walk like
I mean,
90.
No room for bags. None.
It's a Panda?
Fiat Panda.
Are
Is there
rear-
anything beyond the rear seat, behind the rear seats?
There is a sliver where I could lay this monster can down. So like, there was this much. This is 9 inches.
Yeah.
There was this much room behind the rear seat in the hatch.
That's awesome.
That's it. So you could like stand up a suitcase and like
Close
jam
it
the
real
door
fast.
a
shut.
very
Yeah,
shallow suitcase?
yeah, and jam the door shut. But let me tell you, great car.
Could you get in the back seat, or is it 4-door or
Well,
2?
so, yeah, it's a 4-door. Here's the thing.
There's got to be room for people in the back.
Here's the thing. Tons of room for people.
Okay.
Wicked
It's a people
comfortable.
carrier.
It's a people carrier. Wicked comfortable car. No space for luggage. But let me tell you, driving this thing, it was great. This was its phone holder solution, which is like a factory option.
Wow.
Let me see this thing.
You told me about
That's a
that
factory
earlier.
option?
It's a factory
I
option.
love that.
Yeah, they ordered it on Amazon and just stuck it in.
So
I need 100,000 of these.
I'm driving, right, using my GPS, and the GPS, the phone is mounted on the dash in front of the windshield. It's 85 degrees and pretty hot, and I'm driving, and then my phone starts freaking out and just starts shutting down because it overheated. So
It's
I
had
had to
enough of you.
run the defrost AC to cool the phone down to get my GPS to work. It was a whole thing. It was an Italian extravaganza. It was unbelievable.
How
But
was
let
the
me tell you.
interior? Tell me about the interior. Tell me about
Interior?
the cockpit.
Plastic. The trim, let me tell you, the trim all around felt textured. It had a nice little texture on it. Not grippy. Plastic.
Yeah.
Hard plastic.
But texture.
Rubberized?
Like a
just
cheese
like
grater?
a little stipply.
Okay.
Guess what? It was the word panda.
What do you mean? Written
so
a million
the
times?
texture was just the PANDA
I love that.
written
Raised.
a billion times.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
It was the best.
That's amazing.
It was the best. Has anyone ever driven a car with like a reverse like collar lockout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how
Yeah.
addicting it is to play with that thing when you
Yeah.
drive?
Just the whole time you drive.
The best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best.
Especially when you shift in the sixth.
Do you know how many
And it's
times
not a six?
I put it in first when I was trying to go in reverse? A lot.
What I was trying to think. Ford Focus, I think, is one that had it. I could've swore.
First car I've ever driven with the collar lockout. It's dude.
Game changer.
I just gotta buy a shift and put in the 1 Series with the collar lockout
Give
just,
that
so,
lock
Yeah.
go.
just so I can play with it. It was the best. Fiat Panda. Honestly, like I probably could have gotten something a little bit bigger, but it wouldn't have been anywhere near as fun.
Nah, that's the perfect vehicle.
Anywhere near as fun. It was a ton of fun.
They used to make them in Poland. Maybe they don't make the new ones there.
Well, like I said, this says made in Italy in quotes. So I don't know if they're
There's a town called Italy in Poland.
yeah. Is there?
I'm sure they would name it that if they
Yeah.
could get the Fiat factory.
Let's see. Yeah, it's a ton of fun. It's like a slow car fast. You just drive this thing, ringing it
10
out.
tenths.
Yeah, and then you're in like little city and you're just
What color was it?
wait. It was this
It
one
was
right
white.
here.
It was that.
Actually,
Which
Exact.
one is
here.
it? It's the one with all the cladding all over it?
Yeah, here I got photos of it. I'll share.
Because the cladding one, I don't think that one's made in Poland.
We can pass around the.
European Car of the Year, buddy, in 2004.
Let me tell you, they probably
Wow.
haven't updated it since.
Doesn't
Yeah.
look it, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at the updates.
Yeah, there we go.
Nope, they're getting older as I go down.
Oh, look at that.
That's a beaut. Yeah, that's real popular out there.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best. I would say it's like the white Tesla Model 3 of LA over
Mhm.
there.
That's incredible.
That's
Yeah. Woman, when she rented it to me, she was like, "Oh, there must be some mistake. You rented a manual." I said, "Yeah. That's
yeah,
fine."
mama. There's no
I am a
mistake.
distinguished
but-
gentleman.
The problem is, American.
That's
they
a
don't
Mark
think you
IV.
can drive a manual.
Yeah.
And then she says to me, "Do not leave your suitcases in it."
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, fine. So much fun.
They made a 4x4. You'll be happy to know.
Yeah, they
Let's get
certainly did.
with a multi-jet
Wow.
2 turbo diesel.
They call the white gelato white.
That makes sense.
I like that.
That makes sense for sure.
And Fiat's website leaves a little to
be
imagination,
desired.
I guess. I'm clicking the
the
different
car-
colors
the
and it
car
just
might as
doesn't
well.
work.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
That's what I
they
spent-
build it. They build it in Parmigiano di Arco, Italy.
the old Parmigiano.
Well, that's
No
assembly.
way.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Oh, so they assemble them there. But yeah, I had a ton of fun driving that while I was over there in Italy.
Oh my
Couldn't get enough of it. It was quite an exciting vehicle. The lack of like care. Just get out, leave it.
Yeah.
As long as your luggage isn't in there.
Yeah, as long as my luggage wasn't in there, I was fine.
They have a
Amazing.
cross
Yeah.
version with some of the best color names ever.
Oh, dude, gas stations in Italy.
Unbelievable. You have a
I
hot
mean,
dog?
No, I had a.
You gotta go gas station hot dog.
I sent you guys a photo. It had like a foot-long prosciutto sandwich.
Oh, that was from a gas station?
That was from a gas station.
Come on, baby.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It really was. Tell you what, you can't do there. Leave it at the pub.
Oh, yeah? Did you find out?
No, you can't get out. It's like
was
New
there filling
Jersey
it?
over there. Yeah, yeah. It's like New Jersey.
Your man Enzo's filling it.
Yeah, yeah. And
John, hey, fill this thing up. I'm going to get a foot-long prosciutto palm. I'll be back in 2 hours.
Yeah,
That
that
an
was
espresso.
It took about that long to get it. So
Yeah,
but yeah.
dude. Yeah, Italian gas stations. European gas stations generally, even Eastern
Yeah.
Europe, the gas stations hit.
off the highway, those ones are the best.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
They're like megaplexes.
I'm now as Eastern Europe as you can go. You can't go any further.
It's true.
Holding down the East out there.
Yeah. But yeah, ton of fun driving that. If you get any fun, any chance to drive something like this in Italy, this is
Fiat Punto.
a Fiat Punto. I saw some of
Punta?
those.
A little bit different, I think.
Yeah, a little bit different. But yeah, while I was out there, that's what I was driving. I was having a good ass time.
Love that.
So much. The car culture out there is very different. It's one of bare necessity. You know.
Right. It's, not much. Well, I would say not much pleasure, but they also have Ferraris, so that's.
Yeah,
Well-
I think it's out there. It's kind of you don't just stumble into the car culture. I don't know where they're at. you
Just
know?
hidden.
Yeah, I mean,
I try to stumble onto the pole locks all the time. Every now and then I see something tuned and then nothing.
Yeah.
I saw one. Well, here I saw one new RS3 wagon,
Yeah, that's tight.
hatch thing or whatever, and then when I was in Amalfi, I saw a wagon, some sort of Audi wagon, pulling like a BMW 2002 on a trailer.
Love that.
That was the only stuff I saw for like actual car stuff out there. Other than that, I saw a bunch of weird small cars. I don't know if I sent you guys that photo of the tiniest car I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
I was standing in front of it, my wingspan out.
Yeah.
The car's 8 feet long. It's a Czech Republic car. It's just the ZD. If you search like ZD,
it's just called a ZD.
ZD Czech Republic. It's an electric car. It costs $22,000 US. It's
Oh, a Zidao?
if I stood behind it,
I hate to break to you, buddy.
what?
Shandong Shaidai Electric Vehicle Co.
I don't.
Oh, no, there's another ZD.
Yeah.
Nope. Also the
same one?
Zidao.
All right. Well, anyway,
So that's a weird part of the Czech Republic.
yeah. I think when I looked in the website, it said Czech Republic, but
Production. Yeah, maybe they sell it. Maybe one of the companies there is Czech Republic, but this baby's built in the deepest part of China.
dude, unbelievable.
That thing's a beaut.
I couldn't believe how small this thing was. I couldn't get enough of it. I couldn't stop looking at it. It like stuck out like a sore thumb seeing how small this thing was. I got up behind it. I was like, listen, if I grab this thing, I know I can flip it over.
You should have done it.
Like, I know for a fact.
Go full Hulkamaniac in the street.
Listen, I know I can flip this thing over. I know I could grab it and pick it up. It was so tiny.
Oh, there's a car sharing company called Sharingo in Milan and other Italian cities. They use them as a car share.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real generous
Dude.
shot.
Look look at that.
Yeah, but look how small those
When you
guys
Put
are.
it near people.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
That's tiny. She's a looker though.
It blew me away. Also, $22,000 blew me away.
You know, it's
Wow.
nice if you needed a wheelchair, you just drive that all the time.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. It's a wearable
Right in the
wheelchair.
store.
And I saw a lot of
different bodies for it.
I saw RC cars. A bunch of Renault Twizzys out there, which are cool.
Twizzies?
A Twizzy.
That's the electric
The
Twingo or something?
single seater, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
A bunch of Renault Twizzys out there.
Those guys, Italians are about little cars.
You need to.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if the spot isn't wide enough to parallel park in, you just pull into it
Hammer it
vertically.
in. I love that, dude.
Yeah, and just figure it out.
Dude, the Twizzies.
The Renault Twizy is a very interesting car.
It looks like you can two-man it. It does not look comfortable for the second man.
Twizy?
Yeah. This picture I'm looking at looks to have two nondescript people in there.
Yeah.
One of them, it looks to be held in by a surfboard bracelet thing. There it is. Look at that one, Josh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at, there's a leash on one of them, so if you get pitched out the windshield,
What the?
You can't go too far.
looks like you might be able to derive a little pleasure from that seat in front of you, though.
I think they call that a reach around. Is that
Yeah.
I didn't know this thing was a stick shift. Yeah, they both have gloves on. Are these the people you saw driving them, Corey?
I think so, yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, look, one of them's got a spare tube for it around his neck.
No, he was just sucking aluminum.
Some cocaine over there, buddy. Wow,
These-
this is my people.
These things are funny.
What's
What
going
is
on
happening with that?
there? Just having a rest on the.
Also, from what I can tell, they don't seal up completely.
No,
Like, when you
not,
close
not
it, the word
exactly
is
weather.
Pan window. That's
Yeah.
from the McLaren.
Yeah, not exactly weather tight.
Interesting cars, fun to see over there. Yeah, in the city of Naples and the city of Rome, actually, in all of the Amalfi Coast, big cars aren't really much of a thing. So
Yeah,
you've got a
cities-
lot of small car solutions out there, and as soon as you see something like you see maybe like a Mark 7 Volkswagen Polo, you're like,
Whoa.
what is that behemoth?
As Bad Wood said, the city was built before cars existed. Not going to update it for cars.
Yeah.
Big respect. Yeah, those two people in that thing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
Yeah, so actually, I have a photo of me in front of a Citroen Ami or Ami. I don't really know how to pronounce that, but they're super interesting. There was a program in the city where they had a handful of them, and you could scan the QR code on them and rent them and drive them around the city.
Oh, that's a funny looking thing.
But there really wasn't. Every time I saw one with a QR code on it, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, like not the time to rent.
Best
one of
time
these
for
things.
driving. It looks like they have a USB plug inside of them, which is awesome.
They look like the way you sit in them. It's kind of like you sit over the rear wheels.
It looks more comfortable than the previous vehicle we looked at, though.
Devon's Auto X, a K car is about twice the size.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's wild.
yeah, it's unbelievable. But it's really, really cool to see because they just throw all this shit in them and
Yeah, but you can fit 4 people in my Miro, which is crazy, but
Yeah.
you can.
like big like Ape 50s are big over there, which are just like Vespas with pickup truck beds. Those are really popular.
That's
I think I
awesome.
talked about that last time, but and then yeah, there's a few K trucks, I should say, not really K cars, but K trucks. But it's more about like scooter life and tiny car life.
There you go, buddies.
Yeah, but I mean that's I missed everyone. I was away for 2 weeks. It felt like I was gone forever.
An eternity.
And it's an absolute eternity.
Best pizza you've ever had in your life.
Rome, Pizzeria Le Monte Carlo.
What made it the best pizza?
It was just, there was no better. It was a perfect ratio of everything altogether. Now, here's the other thing, too. They serve it to you on this, like, silver or, like, stainless steel, like, bowl, right? And the pizza is, the diameter of the pizza is larger than the diameter of the bowl. So underneath, it's not sitting anywhere getting, like, soggy on itself.
Yeah.
It stayed
Floating?
crispy.
It's air floating?
It stayed crispy the whole way through.
Whoa.
Let me tell you, I had to take a moment with this pizza and just kind of really soak it in because I figured it'd probably be a few years before I'm able to get back there and do this again.
Mm-hmm.
Now there was another thing about this pizzeria, I shall say, that
Oh wow.
Jesus, I can't even keep it in. That's unbelievable.
there was a few things about this pizzeria, I should say, and as you go there, it's always mobbed. Always mobbed. You just walk up. It doesn't matter if there are no tables. You walk up and you tell them you're here to eat, and they find you a table, and they set it up, and chairs come out of nowhere, and there it is. So they're on like the side street. It's a road meant to drive on, and they just move the tables out further and further into the road until the road doesn't exist anymore. And it's a true situation of roads closed, Pizza Boy.
Yeah.
Like, go around.
You love to see it.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a shit. And it's just constant. Everyone's yelling at each other. Oh, go get this, go whatever. You know, they're back and forth. Unbelievable ambiance, perfect experience. They had fried olives. Oh my God, it was unbelievable.
Fried olive.
Fried olives stuffed with sausage.
Ooh.
It was
What are they frying them in? Olive oil?
No, it's
a
like,
good
like a
question.
light
That's how you
breading.
get. That's how you get mad cow disease.
Yeah.
It's a light breading. But oh man, unbelievable.
You'll be frying in your own juice.
Yeah.
Great pizza. Best pizza in my life. Best pizza in my life.
How fresh is the food from Details by Doug?
How fresh?
So fresh.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we actually went to the farmers market where a lot of the restaurants will like shop. And the farm market opens up, I think, at like maybe 3:30 or 4 a.m.
Wow.
And so a lot of the restaurants go there and like get all their produce and stuff ahead of time.
Yeah.
And we popped by one of them, and it's funny because we popped by what we thought was early, and
Close it up?
It was
Close
like
up
a
shop?
ghost town. Yeah, it was totally picked over and everything. Yeah, I mean everything is very fresh. I mean most of the restaurants, I mean they're in there making the pasta. You see them doing that. It's just like
You go to Da Enzo?
of course I went to Da Enzo. Let me tell you, I went
How
to Da
creamy
Enzo.
was that burrata? I know you don't eat burrata.
I did eat it actually.
Yeah, I know you don't enjoy burrata.
Yeah.
How creamy was that burrata?
It's like
Catherine put a picture. I was like, Jesus, there it is.
it's like a little bit thicker consistency than milk.
Yeah.
Josh, it's just like this. Like how can you explain it?
It's fresh mozzarella cheese, but it's full of cream.
It's halfway
Right,
to
right.
mozzarella.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
not fully
It's
developed.
It's like the
halfway to.
batter to make mozzarella cheese.
Yes.
It's like the
Thank
veal of.
But it's in this olive oil that, like, obviously God poured down from the heavens. You
Yeah.
know?
And then
Yeah.
there is some like
So it separates, and that's how you can.
there's some fire roasted like cherry tomatoes sprinkled
just-
on top.
You just eat it like a soup.
Let me tell you. So I sat down. A funny story, quick. I sit down at Donzo.
Don't go quick. You know, we get all the time.
I sit down at Donzo, and now I've been there before. I've been there a handful, fourth. This is my fourth time. So I've been there. I knew exactly what I was.
You go
in for.
lunch or dinner?
Dinner. I respect myself, so I
Yeah.
go for dinner. So I go.
Yeah, what time? 3 o'clock dinner?
No.
You
so
went
they
Italian dinner
open
like 10
7
p.m.?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We sit down, and next to us, and I don't know how this works out, but next to us is these other two Americans, and it's this older couple. They're maybe a little younger than my parents, whatever, and they're from Arizona. I don't think they've ever like. I think their version of Italian food was Olive Garden.
Yeah.
So they sit down and like we're
Family.
talking or whatever, and I think they're just kind of conversing with us because they're familiar language. So we're talking or whatever. The waiter comes over, and let me tell you, in Italy, like when they come over and they ask you if you're ready to eat, if ready to order, if you don't order, good luck getting them back.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Done.
Not gonna happen. Good luck. So I sit down. I'm like, listen, I run down everything, the gamut of everything I want. 'cause I was
You
like,
guys told us that. You have to order right away.
yeah, right away. And I was like, listen, I'm only going to get to eat here once. So I ordered everything I wanted, top to bottom. And the couple next to us looks over and they're like, what is any of this? Like, they never heard of cacio e pepe, never heard of carbonara, like amatriciana. They
The
never.
thing about Rome is there's literally 8 different things you can
there's
get.
four. The four sisters. Yeah.
Every restaurant, like if you go to Rome for food, you're gonna eat the same 4 things.
Yeah.
They're gonna be awesome everywhere.
Yeah.
But
Great.
there's nothing else.
Right.
That's what I felt
Yeah,
like.
we were talking about
That's why you're
that.
there for like 3 days. It's great. If you're there in Rome for a week, you're like, what the fuck? Is there a Vietnamese
Yeah.
place or something?
That's exactly what
I
he was saying.
can't deal with this dude.
Yeah, I ended up just going to the market and just buying fruit cups because I was just like,
for sure, dude.
I just
For
need
sure.
something. And they're like, we'll just take whatever you ordered. So I tell my waiter, listen, we'll take the same thing they ordered. They don't know what any of it is.
Rookie move. But
None of
great
it.
move. He didn't know.
The
he
burrata
didn't know-
shows up. They don't even know what to do with it.
Yeah.
They're just like, where's the
shovel
cheese?
it in your face.
They don't know where the cheese was. She gets the cacio e pepe, and she's like, I don't know what the meat is in it. And it's guanciale. So, like, she's confused. She's pushed all the guanciale to the side. Doesn't know what it is. And she's like, I think they make that pasta over here. I think they call it el dente. And
Are
I'm
these
like,
Americans or English?
They were Americans. Americans from Arizona.
God, I hate running the Americans.
Yeah.
Every time I'm out there, dude.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Right. It's a little embarrassing.
Yeah. Anyway,
Realize what a fucking bum I am out there. You know?
hammered away. Look, mind you, and I had to go get gelato after this, obviously, but they had strawberries and cream. So I ended with
shut your
strawberries
whore
and
mouth.
cream. Oh,
Strawberries and cream gelato.
oh my god, I got the fried artichokes. Oh my god, Jewish style fried artichokes.
Yeah.
Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oy vey.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, D'Enzo, let me tell you, if you ever get the chance to go to Rome, do yourself a favor. Go to D'Enzo.
You
Get
there an hour before they
there.
open.
Have to get there an hour before. Whatever time they open, get there an hour before.
And you're gonna get cut by everybody, so you gotta get your elbows out.
They got a pretty good system going now. They also serve you drinks
Didn't
in
last time I
line.
was there. They
No.
had drinks in line.
They've
last time.
tightened it up. They've
They're a
tightened it up a
little
little
sloppy.
bit. Yeah, they've tightened it up a little bit, but unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. I mean, to be fair, all the food I ate there, I ate at 5 different porchetta shops.
Of course.
I found my favorite. Listen, if you go into Rome, I got to tell you, Barretto, Pesce, e Porchetta is going to be in Rome.
That's the one.
This will knock your dick into the dirt. It's so fucking good. Unbelievable. I mean, I had sun-dried tomatoes, arugula, balsamic, porchetta. Oh, my God.
I need another energy
Fresh
drink.
cheese. Just
unbelievable.
unspeakable. I had to go back and tell the guys that, listen, man, I've eaten anywhere I can get a porchetta sandwich. I've gotten one. This is the best one in Rome.
What did they say? We know.
I said thanks. You know. So listen, the
He
best
said,
thing about
"Whoa, when you're here, your family."
the best thing about the Italians is they don't have time for you.
Yeah.
No time for you, and it doesn't matter. I just needed to know that I told them.
You need to know that they knew that you
Yeah,
knew.
that I told them. So
Yeah.
yeah, but there's actually a few people reached out who have trips planned to go there apparently. So I told them, hit me up. I got all the recommendations. I've got a full Google Maps layout built for it. Listen.
Get the spreadsheet.
I'm ready. I know what you want to go see. I saw 4,000 dead Capuchin monks and all their skeletons. It was unbelievable. It was, dude. Let me
Wow.
tell you.
That's an after dinner special right there. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, you get into the first room and you're like,
Yeah,
all right,
put eyes on a bunch of dead monks.
there's
No.
1,000
Right.
skulls, and you're
All
like,
right, who wants gelato?
yeah. Oh, dude, best gelato. And let me tell you.
You go
I
to the Vatican?
Not this time.
It's rough out there.
I highly encourage everyone to go to the Vatican at least once.
Just to see the wealth.
Yeah, just to see what they're really fucking you around
Where the
about.
Illuminati
You
is
just
ran.
look down the hall. I didn't even go in the museum. You look down the hall. You're like, these guys got too much money.
I went to the museum.
Generational money.
Shoot, generational?
Yeah.
What
Thousands
is-
of years.
What is not generational, but it's
They just
like
created. That's Jesus' money they're working on.
it's like when this earth is decimated, eventually there will be another one.
Yeah.
and then the wealth
still
will
be there,
still
yeah.
exist
Yeah.
there.
Somehow still be tied to those families.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
They're
But
definitely the guy that started Bitcoin.
yeah,
the Vatican.
they're definitely the ones.
What's that guy's name?
I don't know.
Should know that right off the
Yeah,
top of my head.
no, I didn't go. But yeah, I saw all the old sites. It was a good time. It was unbelievable. I did, Naples. I know a lot of people, they see a lot of bad things online about Naples. Literally none of them are true. I can't encourage you enough to go to Naples. It was unfucking believable. If you're not uncomfortable in weird situations, don't go to Naples.
There you go.
But get
Satoshi.
comfortable and just go.
Satoshi.
A whole Amalfi Coast was unbelievable. Pompeii, it is mind-bending of what
What's going on over
still
there?
exists.
Not great. It wasn't a great time at Pompeii at the end there.
Not at the end.
Nope.
It seemed like they really had it right for a little while, though.
Yeah, I think the whole area was great then.
I think it seems like they had it going on for a little while.
And my grandpa was on like a troop transport flying by there when last time Vesuvius went bananas.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's also, I totally misunderstood. I thought it was I thought it was covered in like lava, which is kind of dumb if you think about it. Now, I
It's
mean,
covered in ash, right?
it's covered in ash, yes.
Ooh.
But the ash with like water and rain like turned into like
rocks.
like a cement style rock. So pretty unbelievable. But I can't encourage everyone to go enough. It's cool as shit. If you want to hear more about it and not me blabber on this, hit me up. I got lots to say.
Just hit me up.
I got lots to say.
DM
Anyway,
this guy.
also driving in Italy, wild,
Yeah, those people are crazy.
wild. No rules.
Just right.
Just feel.
The best thing I was told is that the red light in Italy is offensive. It's offensive.
Offensive to their people.
Yeah. It's offensive to people.
I can see it.
I don't know who got timed out.
Whoever that person is talking about drinking blood of the unrighteous.
That's what happens to the best of us, boys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a little timeout.
Do you want?
Maybe
I don't know.
take a couple steps back.
Yeah. Do what you want.
Not
But,
gonna
You gotta
bounce you
calm it
just
down
yet.
every now and then,
Yeah.
you know?
but yeah, overall great trip. Happy to be back. Happy to be with all of you.
Wow, what a guy. Back
Yep.
at it, baby.
We're back.
Back
we're,
at
we're
it.
back. Rappy's back. Happy had a great time. Many things to discuss.
Yeah.
Where's I lost my notes because Bloodman threw me off.
That happens, buddy. It happens every
Blood
time.
man.
All right. Any other callbacks? I think we're good.
Callbacks,
right?
paddock talk.
Callback-wise?
I think we're pretty locked up.
Yeah. Let's do B for B real quick. What's that? There we go.
That's Bucks for the Boys, Josh.
go.
What's Bucks for the Boys, you ask? Bucks for the Boys is how we keep this ship a-rolling, keep this podcast going. And it is a value for value system to support the podcast. What we ask is if this podcast is worth anything to you, anything at all, go to revivemotoring.com/B4B. There you can sign up for a sustainable donation. You can pick how much bucks you want to give us per podcast, per month, whatever you want. Hit in there, slam it through. Make it something that's not going to bother you. It's going to help your boys out. We appreciate it. It helps us pay the bills, plan ahead. Just make this beautiful studio beautifuler. As you can see by our 2-camera setup that's not running right now. But if you look at the beginning of the pre-show, we saw it.
It is. We just don't have anybody to finger it.
Yeah, we just need someone over here fingering this thing.
Yeah.
Magic hands. Also, if you don't want to do sustainable donation, we get it. Hit up info@revivemotoring.com on PayPal. Type a message. We are contractually obligated to read it. Leave us, some bucks. Whatever's funny to you, meaningful, we're about it. If we're worth as much as a large Starbucks, give us that. You know?
Cheaper. We're cheaper.
We're usually cheaper.
We're way cheaper.
Substantially cheaper.
Cheaper than Starbucks?
Yeah.
By a landslide.
I mean, everything's cheaper than Starbucks over here.
Oh, you want to know the favorite part?
Let's go.
Starbucks failed in Rome.
Did they really fail?
That speaks volumes.
Because it's not
that
their
doesn't-
culture.
Yeah, that doesn't
A
surprise
big
me.
cold coffee isn't their culture. Waiting around 5 minutes to get your coffee isn't their culture. Failed in Rome. They had it because they signed a lease on the building for so long. They had to turn it into like a merch shop.
I like that.
So you can go buy like Starbucks merch and like beans there.
Imagine how quick Dunkin' Donuts would get booted right out
Dude,
of
if
that
I was
country.
Starbucks at buyout.com, sue me.
Yeah.
Hang up the
Dude,
phone.
unbelievable.
Also, great ways to support the podcast. Don't have to be monetarily, though we do appreciate it. You can also hit us up with sweet leads, tips, photos, songs, whatever you want. Hit us up on the Instagrams or our emails. We appreciate everything. It helps us produce this podcast, make it better than ever. Also, we appreciate it when you go and you tell someone else about the podcast. You could force someone to listen to the podcast. Tell them you get your automotive news and your Italian food news from the Revival Motoring podcast. Get them on here. What else we got? Obviously, you can leave us a review. We only accept 5-star.
5-star only.
On the Apples, you can leave us a review. We will read it. Please make it funny. We have so many good 5-star, hilarious reviews. We appreciate it massively.
Hasn't been one in a while. We miss it.
No, there hasn't.
Really missing it. Really
I've
trying
been
to keep
checking
our
in
eyes
on
open.
it. I
Yeah.
checked in while I was away, make sure I could send it over to you, but there was nothing that came in.
I even checked on Spotify.
Yeah.
I don't see where we can get reviews on Spotify yet.
I looked into it myself. Also, I couldn't figure out.
I went in on the back end. Went in on the back end.
Oh, boy.
Always a good time.
Yeah,
Get
it's
in
the best
there.
way in.
The only thing that I could do is on Spotify.
Wiggle it around.
We could poll our listenership and put a Q&A if we wanted to. Like
What we do this?
we could ask
do it.
them.
We're
That's
gonna do it
what I
live
mean.
right
We
now.
just do this naturally, and
They
we
don't
have our
even
own thing. But
give
like
Spotify our data.
the only thing on Spotify said, "Oh, ask your listeners a
Yeah.
Q&A." So like put up, how did you like this episode? And it gives that option.
That's stupid.
But that's I just can't be bothered with that.
Yeah, fuck that. Also, if you want to interact
Live with the boys of summer.
live with the Boys of Summer, you can hop onto YouTube about 7 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesdays and hop in the chat room and distract us, give us information, talk about Pompeii or maybe some type of spiced mayonnaise.
The
you go.
salmon a capistrano.
Yes, flock to it.
Yep.
So hop on there. We do have a lot of fun in the chat room. We have solved a lot of technical issues in the chat room.
World peace was
Yeah.
briefly solved.
We're
and then
brewing it.
That was ruined.
Yeah.
Yep.
We took on flight for a couple weeks there.
There's a lot of chat room stuff going on that we can't explain to you.
Otherwise, we
Did
can
we
Years.
cover aviation?
probably.
Oh, absolutely. We've been deep in
I'm just
aviation.
guessing.
But yeah, there's a lot going on in there. It really adds on to the show. We have a lot of fun with it. So please come and interact with us. It makes our job easier of bullshitting. So
And it's an opportunity to toss in some questions in there live.
for sure.
Yep.
What else we got?
If you are an active B4B subscriber, which a lot of you are, and we appreciate that, you will automatically be entered to win a package from us. This month we have some stuff from our friends at Don't Die Inc.
Don't die.
You can go follow their Instagram and website. Let me make sure I say this correctly. Don't Die Inc. I'm going to pull this up. I know he
Bring that baby
texted it to me. Is this the right website?
I don't think so.
No, I think that's a different one. Wow, that's interesting.
Is it Don't Die Co? Maybe. Let's see. Is it
There we
on
go.
this tag? It's
Don't die.
don'tdieco.us.
Don'tDieInc.com
You sure?
website. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
that's
there it
the
is.
sticker. But yeah, go to don'tdieinc.com. You can
10% off just for the homies.
hit
Get
them
it, or hit the nah, I'm rich button.
up. That's pretty good.
God, Nate's the best.
I like that. And I believe Nate gave us a code. Let me pull that up real quick so
Yeah,
I
let's get
don't
the code.
don't mess that up. I want to make sure it's there.
We can make sure we give the boys a discount.
Yep. Hold on. If
Give
you're
me liberty or
unfamiliar,
give me death coffin shirt.
Oh, that's the one I bought.
I'm gonna throw some money at Nate.
Yeah.
Love it, dude.
oh, he sent me a message
Straight out of Salt Lake City.
on the other DM.
Camel hoodie. I got one of those.
If you're
Sick.
unfamiliar with Nate in general, you can go back and listen to his episode on Topics Under the Stairs because he talks about his brush with death. It's quite a conversation. It's episode number 94 from Topics Under the Stairs. He talks about, his snowboarding accident. It's still absolutely wild to me, and I should go back and listen to that because it's such a good listen.
Oh, it's a hitter.
But yeah, hit them up, don'tdieco.us or don'tdieinc.com.
Oh, does he have like a redirect going on?
I believe
There's
so.
some
That's
redirects
what it
on
looks
here.
like.
Yeah.
And
I dig
you know
that.
what? He might have just texted me straight up.
He
Hold
probably
on.
did just text you straight up. He's a good texter.
Straight up.
Good texter. He texts me while I was away.
Probably one of the best.
Good guy, that
one
guy.
of the best texters.
Or you guys look for that. I'm going to get waters. Who wants waters?
Oh, I'm in for a water.
I'm good. I still got my gigantic tea.
Josh, you want a Polish energy?
No, I'm good.
All right.
And the code is, where is it? Oh my God. It should be right in front of me.
It's probably Revival.
Most likely. Yeah, Revival. REVIVAL on their website. Will get you, anyone that uses that code will get you 5% off, and 5% will go to the Bucks for the Boys.
There we go.
So yeah, big shouts to Nate and Don't Die Inc. Go follow them. Do that. We're going to put together some of their stuff in a package for the winner of this month's giveaway.
My man 907 Mika, when's the last meet at the end of the year? When I'm down from Alaska, I want to make it, but not sure if I'll make it in time. I'll tell you what, if you come from Alaska, you're going to win.
Yeah. And last
Say what's
one,
going to happen.
right now we have the last one penciled in. I say penciled in because obviously some of these dates can fluctuate, weather, whatnot, earthquakes, who knows, the plague, perhaps a big red cloud. But last one's in there for November 5th.
November 5th.
Yep.
Great date.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Isn't that an election thing usually?
Is it the 4th?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's all rigged anyway.
Voting's a waste of
They've
time.
already picked the next 5 presidents.
Let's
It
be
doesn't
honest.
matter. Yeah,
They were aliens.
It's just a sham.
Thanks, Joe Byron.
Obama.
Take
With
me out to dinner.
that said, Corey's going to tell us about the BPL in a moment. But everybody who donates to
My
us
mother.
is already on this list, and you are going to be picked.
We picking today?
We picked today.
Picking today? Little bing bong going on?
Little bing bong. I got the spinning wheel of death
Bing
queued up.
bong.
I figured once Corey gets back, we can discuss this BPL, and then we can spin the spinning wheel of happiness.
I've been dreaming about a BPL.
We got a BPL right here.
The big person Lexus.
Not this week.
No.
How was this the past few weeks, I should ask?
Actually, it's the strongest it's ever been.
Trending downward.
Trending downward?
Rapid
No,
down.
I think it's pretty much the same as what it is today.
I say if I tell you that it's 13 cents per listen this
Yeah.
week, or for last week,
Yeah.
is that on par with where we've been?
It's about where we're at.
Yeah.
It's about where we try to be.
We had that exceptional week from some outlandish donations.
From Dodico.
Yeah, we peaked a couple.
Actually, yeah, from...
Pretty sure Dodai, single thing leaving us
Yeah, he spiked
out
it.
here. Yeah,
Yeah,
really
really
spiked it
spiked
for
that
He
us.
up.
spiked the punch.
Yeah. No, we're pretty much we're treading water. Treading water right behind the boat, I guess.
Pretty good.
Yeah. With that said, let's pick a winner. So I have my spinning
Pick
wheel of
a winner.
happiness here. You know what? Actually, yeah, I can hook this up and put it
And
on
we want to
the,
make sure this is public.
Yeah.
It's
put it
fully
up
done
there.
fairly without bribery.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let me
The
get
Reynolds Twizzy. Maybe we can give one of those away.
I don't know if that's in our budget quite yet, but
One of the ladies?
nope.
Ladies.
No, I want to give... I wonder how much a Reynolds Twizzy costs.
I don't know, dude. That would be a great giveaway.
And with the MSRP?
Pretty sure we can't get one here.
No, definitely not. I can tell someone though. Like, hey, we're gonna give one away to you. Renault Twizy. Can you buy a Renault Twizy in the U.S.?
No.
That's gonna be a no. What do we got? Price, range, reviews. Tell you what.
Okay, I'll find the Reynolds Twizy
Yeah.
price.
spinning.
You guys do the thing.
Yeah. All right,
All
we're
right.
gonna spin it around. Give it a spin.
Hit
Give
that
it a
button
click.
now.
Here we go, and we're spinning.
$10,350.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah, it's less than I expected.
Yeah. And
The winner
69?
is 64. Hold on, let me go to my handy dandy chart. Kyle Corrigan.
Kyle Corrigan. Oh!
Love a local winner, so we can just hand it off.
Hell yeah. Good dude.
Yep.
Good dude.
Great dude.
He was seen him at
See you the
our
other day.
night meeting.
He's been on the show.
Yeah, he has.
Actually,
Yeah.
he just worked on my brother's car. My brother brought it over to him.
Nice. Good
Hey,
guy.
Yeah, great guy.
One of the best guys.
Great guy.
Big shouts.
Couldn't be happier.
Big shouts.
Did he bring the
Congratulations.
Mark III out?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just popped
Did
in.
he have baby?
No.
No,
It
he was
just-
without baby.
Yeah, because it was the night one. He swung in
All right.
right
baby wasn't
after
out.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, so big shouts to
64.
him.
Shouts to Kyle.
Thank you very
Giant
much.
Shouts, one of the top dudes out there.
Close that. Switch this back up. And now we can get into, I don't think I'm forgetting anything, right?
Bucks for the boys. Info of how motor.
Tyler Page said
Oh,
it was
yes.
12 cents last week. So one up. That's it.
Let's go, baby.
Yep. Yeah, sign up for B4B.
Yeah.
ReviveMotoring.com.
We
Really
can
helps
give
us
you
out.
some shit
Yeah,
away.
we'll send
Yeah.
some stuff.
Maybe you get some shit.
We're working on some stuff past few days. We have been cranking it in 2023, still cranking it.
So what do we got? We got. Do we have a breakdown of what's getting sent out or?
No, it's going to be a mix of things. At
gonna be
least
a hat.
couple shirts, some stickers, and some revival stuff, and then some miscellaneous stuff we have laying around the studio.
Nice.
From
All right.
from
Dirty
Tom.
rags.
Tom gave us some books, some old school stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We're going to put those in some boxes there, and then stickers, air fresheners, the usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Hit it with a
it's,
nice care package.
it's
Yep.
well worth a little B4B donation.
Yep. So we appreciate that very much, everybody. Again, thank you, and we'll pick this again next month.
What have we got a date? What's the date for next month's giveaway? Let's see. It's gonna be July 5th.
Ooh,
July 5th.
right after the old Star Spangled.
Star Spangled Boner. Born on a bayou.
There's the next coffee flavor. So let's cue these boys. Les news.
News. I got a news. Easy one.
Mm.
They put out a new Lexus GX teaser.
Oh,
Shook, could you bring it up? I'll tell you what. It was really a teaser. It was a single image. But boy, is she looking beefy and square.
is it the image of it plowing through the puddle?
Blasting through a puddle. Exactly what I do with mine.
Let me tell you, Lexus GX
It
Doesn't
just,
miss.
It just keeps coming.
doesn't miss.
This went harder than the other one.
Hey, 20 years old doesn't miss. 10 years old doesn't miss. 5 years old doesn't miss.
GS can't mix.
That looks Jesus.
Look
Yeah.
at the color. Coming at me with the sand,
Someone
the
pointed
desert
out
storm.
Hold
the
on.
flat windshield.
I didn't know
Come on,
Thanos
baby.
was writing articles now.
Yeah, of course. Thanos Papas. Sup, Papa?
It's obviously a pen name.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I didn't see those other images. Ooh. Ugh.
Let me tell you. So what you're telling me is this going to look like a Defender but actually work?
This is going to be like a functioning Defender.
Yeah.
Look
Dude,
how square it is.
this
Toyota's
thing
new design language
fucks.
is just like, fuck me up, family. Look at that. Look at the back windshield. Go back to the back. The back windshield is what does it for me on all the GXs.
Josh, how are you so much better at this?
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Just hitting the goddamn button.
God.
Dude, that is such a good
It is
looking
It's going to be so
vehicle.
good.
just oomph. That's it.
So
That's the
good,
best
dude.
way to
I saw
express it.
this. I saw that picture of it blasted through the mud. I was like, it's only one picture, but I got to talk about it.
Yeah.
Is this
That's
being,
all you
feel.
need.
is this being released today?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
July. I think it's July 8th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might have to put my name on the list. You
we
know,
might
what I mean?
have
July
we will have a in-person viewer next week.
Pete.
What?
Pete from the Drive.
Pete's coming next week?
Yeah,
Sons of bitches.
I know you're just missing him.
I love Pete.
Oh, that's
I
right.
believe-
I thought. Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna. That was gonna be your last one. This one's your last one.
I believe he's
Hey,
at.
we'll tune in. We'll tell you about
Yeah,
it.
I
Tune
believe
in.
he's-
Can't wait to hear what. We
believe
go
he's
live
gonna
at
be at
about
this
1
one.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I was say, how's
Yeah.
that? How is that time change? Over
6
there for
hours
you?
not the right way. It's it's 2:30 there right now.
Yeah,
Well, 2:45.
yeah. Right now it's about 2:45 in the morning.
But next generation GX looking strong.
bringing the heat.
Look it up on the internets. I'm a
Unbelievable.
sucker for GX.
Do we know anything about it yet?
It's a Lexus SUV. It's gonna be great.
Powertrain. You know, is
Nah, it's gonna have a V8.
it? You think so, or is it gonna have a hybrid
the
powertrain?
old 5-liter 8. Rev to 9.
10-speed automatic, all but guaranteed, 2-speed transfer case. That's pretty much all we've got so far.
Nick's in it with us. I don't know if I'm being sarcastic right now. I think I actually do love it. Yeah.
No.
100%. I don't like
do love
SUVs.
it.
This is an SUV. This is a truck, son.
Remember we saw the old body style at the New York Auto Show in that green, and we were all sweating it. Yeah,
Dude, it just doesn't miss. The GX always hits.
yeah.
Yeah.
GX is a good one.
So, anyways, the new one's even better.
You know what hits and often misses?
What's that?
Ram's new midsize pickup called the Rampage, not coming here.
Is that not
It's
coming
not
here?
coming here.
I thought it
It
was
was a
coming here.
clickbaity, so it's coming to America, but not North America.
Oh, South America.
Yeah.
The best America.
So from my understanding, yeah, the Rampage, it's gonna be
See-
gonna be a little guy.
It's a unibody. It's related to the old Fiat Toro.
Yeah. It's interesting. I think they could be pretty successful if they did bring it here. But, I'm speaking as one man for an entire car manufacturer.
Fiat Toro looks like an ugly Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz, not the best looking car anyway. It was kind of hard to make it uglier than that.
Right, somehow making it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, this. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, let's face it. Ram guys don't want a smaller truck.
Yeah.
Ram guys want a bigger truck. Ram guys
They
are
want-
trying to
and
park
that's
in
true.
pro parking.
Yeah.
They're trying to throw their beer cans on the highway. Trying to do Ram stuff.
Yeah. And actually Tyler Page got a good point. I don't know why they didn't call it Dakota.
Yeah, Dakota would have gone a little better, but that's not.
Yeah.
Well, it is Ram though.
Yeah,
it's a Ram
yeah.
page.
That's a Dodge Dakota, not a
They
Ram
really
Dakota.
missed like turning a page in the book and turning over a new page.
So it's
and
really
the
called
Rampage.
the Ram Rampage.
The Ram Rampage.
The Ram Rampage. That's what it's really called.
You'd love to see it. I mean,
Oh,
Dodge.
hold on.
What happened?
Oh, okay. Decline to comment on if the Rampage
It's
is indeed
coming.
destined
It's
for North
coming.
America. Because
They're
the
gonna
other
make the Rampage TRX done.
the other thing I read said the article was really clickbaity. It said America and then said but not North America.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hmm.
You know
Well,
what?
that's
What are you gonna-
exciting.
What are you gonna do about it, right?
You know what? Speaking about exciting vehicles, boys, the lads at Gazoo Racing are off to it again.
The
I'm
lads.
glad you're mentioning this.
They unveiled the track-focused Prius at Le Mans. You know what? It looked pretty beefy. Redesigned. Bumper, headlamps, crazy fog lights, splitter, canards, a.k.a. ankle biters, carbon hood, black fender flares, side steel extensions, decals, fixed rear wing, and a rear diffuser
Decals.
with a wide track suspension and Michelin's. Welcome to night style. But I'm just getting ready to get destroyed on track by a Prius.
Buy a Prius.
You know, it's fun. I forgot what the stat was, but how many vehicles this has a better 0 to 60 time than already?
Yeah, but look at the fog lights. Tell me you don't want it. I want the
Listen.
fog lights.
Pre that, I liked that body style Prius. Before all this stuff.
Yeah, I don't like a lot that's going on here, to be
That
honest.
doesn't look like a real photo.
No, it's definitely.
That's the internet. That is as well.
That's Forza. That's
That
a
one?
real photo.
Yeah, that is.
It's
Can
got a
you
lot of
buy
things.
this?
I don't think so.
So they unveiled the GR additional.
Concept
Maybe.
version.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
concept.
Wow. 18-inch. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's good looking.
Could have thrown T37s on it, call it a day.
I mean, it's got
Yeah.
Ray's badging on
It's
it.
just not TEs. Put the other ones.
Yeah, whatever else. They don't make something else.
This guy's
Race
making
makes
it.
all wheels.
Look at the seats in that thing. Got some race seats in there.
Now that you brought this up,
Uh-oh.
I wanted to bring up something else that Toyota's doing, or seemingly doing, which I've been
It's Toyota news only today.
frantically looking to try to confirm this with multiple sources. But, let's speculate.
Let's speculate.
According to S3 Magazine on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
influential, ultra-progressive investors of Toyota are now calling to remove Akio Toyoda from the board entirely at Toyota's June 14th shareholders meeting.
Oh, man. It sounds like secession over here.
Akio is historically cautious to rush to full-scale EV adoption just because it is the current trend/agenda. In other words, Akio is saying pump the brakes. Let's figure this out. Let's get our bearings sorted first before we dive head first into this this manufacturing and everything that takes, that it's going to take to do all this.
And they're telling him no.
And they're telling him you might be out for thinking that way.
His last name's Toyota. Can't do that.
He is virtually the only automotive leader with the courage to express his concerns about diving headfirst into full-scale EV adoption. He was born into the Toyota family, and he has led Toyota firsthand. The investors now calling for his resignation don't thoroughly know the brand, and they are not investing into the best future for Toyota. And I'll add to this. This is the gentleman who has successfully brought back the Supra, the Yaris, the Corolla.
Isn't the special edition like his racing pen name?
I believe so.
It's like Billy Big Dick edition.
The
Gazoo?
Morozo edition.
Oh,
Maurizio.
Maurizio.
Tommy
Maurizio. I
Maurizio.
forget what it is, but
That's his secret name.
But and if it's a board that is so worried about the EV stuff, then that can only mean one thing: they're not going to care about this whole GR line of things.
They're gonna slash it.
Exactly, that'd be first to go. Which, if this all happens, and like you said, very succession-like, be a sad day for the automotive
I'll just start
world.
Gazoo Automotive.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm an early investor. I
Sign
got
me up.
$100 on it.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. I want to come in ground level for that. But, grain of salt. I guess that board meeting is going to be shareholder meeting June 14th. So we might know a bit more after that.
Yeah, maybe we'll have an idea of.
It's the 14th.
Yeah.
All right.
Could be the
I
good,
think
the
he's gonna
bad,
go in
and
there
the
full
ugly.
Leo, fucking pounding his head with the mic. I'm not fucking leaving.
Not fucking leaving.
I'm setting my calendar for that. Well, your boy Old Charlie Recall, one of my favorite things to do is to find recalls. And I got a good one, boys. Bugatti's on the hot seat right now.
Bugatti.
Bugatti is recalling one Bugatti Chiron Super Sport for untested BBS wheels.
Untested.
Wait.
The lightweight wheels, referred to as such from the factory, could negatively affect the car's handling under certain conditions, leading to a possible loss of control. They're not able to be used in top speed mode. Any other driving modes, totally fine. There's 5 other ones can use that, but you don't want to use them in top speed mode. And they are offering to give the owner a new wheel and tire setup, and Bugatti gets back the BBSs to make sure they are never fitted to a Super Sport again. So it can be on the other ones, can't be on the Super Sport. And there's only one that was fitted with them.
Yeah.
You think they could have solved this with a letter as opposed to a recall, or just called the guy?
No,
Just call them up, be like, "Hey, man, we got a different set of wheels for you."
Yeah. Come on down.
everything Bugatti's going to be big, pomp and
Well,
circumstance.
I don't know if they have to because it's actually a recall, but there's only one. They only sold one like that. I think they sold
Is it
18.
in this country?
Yeah, it's in the States. Yeah.
So it's NHTSA is getting their fucking dirty ass mitts on it.
Yes, 10% of total
Yeah.
production. Thank you, Tyler.
And that fault could only happen at like 173.
Yeah, well, yeah, because they're too light, I guess, to go 230 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably shouldn't be going that fast anyway. I'm a fast car guy, but
Literally anywhere in this. Maybe in Texas, big old Texas mile. I don't know.
But nonetheless, yeah. So if that is you, because I know we do have a lot of Bugatti owners as listeners,
The whole car club.
please reach out. Bugatti's must be really combing through the books to find your phone number. Please have no information on it. They just sell those things all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a recall of 1. So big recall. That's like Volkswagen recalling 500,000 cars.
Yeah.
Percentage wise, probably.
Yeah.
Felt the same as them recalling any Arteon. They just have them all saved in like a little like note on their iPhone.
Yeah.
Everyone who's bought an RDR.
Exactly. Just call him.
Just ring them up. Josh, Matt Wood said, having that meeting the week after they potentially win Le Mans again would be a thing. Now, here's the thing. You told me about a nifty little vehicle
At Le Mans.
getting in the mix, shall I say.
Just when
It's
you
a small little vehicle we're getting involved.
just when you think, we got Russia closing in. We got problems with China. We got
smog.
We got Canadian smog everywhere in the States. Just when you think the American ingenuity and gusto is at its weakest, since before the wars, NASCAR comes in. The NASCAR Garage 56 Camaro has been faster than every GTE car at Le Mans. The modified stock car is over 5 seconds per lap faster than the entire GTE field.
There you go.
5 seconds.
Cue the video Kid Rock shooting Bud Light with an MP5.
Right out of his butthole.
They call me cowboy.
Bow with the butthole. Not to mention, this car is bigger than anything else in the field as
And
well.
it's just smoking everybody.
It looks like a fucking beluga whale in just the sea of dolphins.
It's eating everything's lunch.
And it's amazing.
These guys
It's
guys can't even touch the pace car.
Josh,
Right.
can you throw this up on the screen? We
There
got
was,
we had a group look this over.
Yeah. There is.
Patriots. It's so dang fast.
How fast is it? Dang fast. I
So
tell you.
dang fast. That's her.
That's it. There we go.
Yeah, we need something that shows size comparison. We can play the video.
Let me see. If
There
I
he
can-
is.
Oh, Jimmy J?
Is that the
Wow,
driver?
man.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Jimmy J.
Out there Johnson in it.
Are they going to introduce him by beating all the cars?
Let's see. This comes from Jalopnik. Many wondered if the Garage 56 Chevy Camaro would even keep up against teams fielding the Ferrari 488 GTE,
Lol.
Porsche 911 RSR, and the Chevy Corvette C8R. The number 24 Camaro ended the official Le Mans test day last Sunday ahead of 21 GTE class entries by 2.3 seconds. In the first practice session earlier today, the stock car was ahead of its GTE rivals by 5.5 seconds.
Who's driving this thing? Jimmy Johns?
Jimmy Johnson hands over the wheel. Jensen Button. Ooh.
Oh, gee, they got a real G in
Jeez,
there.
couple guys,
Wow.
huh? Let's see. While the GT56 car was fitted with aerodynamic dive planes and carbon brakes, it might be the Camaro's pre-existing power advantage causing the difference. The stock car uses the same 5.86 liter V8 as in a NASCAR Cup Series competition.
Oh, sir.
The engine can produce over 750 horsepower, a massive difference compared to the 600 horsepower puny Ferrari 488 GTE Evo. Before competitive balancing at Le Mans, 85% of the lap is at full throttle.
Dude, that whole straightaway is going to be draped in American
So
flags.
that was the video we watched
Oh, it's a
was
shame
just
we
it
can't
on the
play that.
straight.
just
and it
drag racing everybody.
Whoa.
It's like a cruise ship moving at Mach Jesus, dude. It's fucking unbelievable. I can't believe they can get the car to move that fast.
Dude, and like, look at, you know how we were looking at that other little mini car and
Yeah.
there was like 3 dudes standing on the side of it and they were wider than it? Look at how many people stand.
It's like 20 people wide.
Barely the length.
Nick's saying he probably wasn't even pushing it, just listened to a podcast, sipping a nice latte.
Right? He's out for a fucking Sunday drive. Oh, the French is
And
nice
the crazy
this time of
thing
year.
is, it doesn't even look that wild.
No, it really doesn't. I want to see.
No, it looks like, I mean, you could go grab one of those right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if
$800 a
after this
month.
race, Chevy's like, hey, you know what? Everyone can buy one.
Right,
Everyone-
just pump it out there.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah, we're just going to make a total production car.
Yeah.
I wish I could find the photo but like there's a photo. I mean, that one's pretty good
Is
of,
it
of it in front of the rest of the field or
Is it
with the rest
competing
of the field.
against a bunch of Italian and English cars?
Yeah,
I mean, it's the only thing that
German
Chevy's more
cars.
dependable than.
Yeah.
like a rock, baby.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be
This guy, they drove it to the track from Detroit.
Yeah.
No, he drove here. He took the ferry.
Put a real big scuba on it. That was it. But yeah,
So
America.
they're running this NASCAR in this race.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
Where did this idea come from?
I don't know. That's a great American
I think it's
idea.
just a flex. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a flex. Hey, if you can do it, we can do it too.
Yeah. It's cup engine. Got an
Oh my
extra
God.
spot if the Camaro doesn't just drive over anyone in their blind spot. Yeah.
Just playing We Will Rock You the whole time.
Okay, so Matt Wood said it's in its own invitational class, as America does. It invites itself.
Yeah.
But it's still racing overall. So, it's in its own class. It's only competing with itself.
Matt Wood, is it a class of one?
Yeah, but they all race at the same time.
Yeah, but I think it's a class of one, so it's gonna come in first and
First
last.
place for second. Goddamn sure.
But it's times or what's gonna be, that'll be comical. I'm hoping.
That's hilarious.
Here's another bit of news. Nowhere near as fun. Driver slammed with a $129,000 speeding ticket for doing $20 for doing 20 miles an hour over the speed limit.
In Switzerland?
In what country do you think, Chuck?
Switzerland.
No, close.
Virginia.
No.
Also close.
He would have been shot.
Oh, Germany? Which one has the adjustable by income speeding tickets now?
I don't know if this
If
is
you
it,
get
but
pulled over and you're Bill Gates, it's like $1 billion ticket.
Finland.
Finland.
Yep.
Smoking a pancake? What?
Last Saturday, bonking a blitz. Last Saturday, police in Finland pulled over. Oh my God, 76-year-old businessman Anders Wickaloff for driving while doing 50 miles an hour in a 30-mile-an-hour zone.
Oh, that's a daily for some people.
Doesn't sound like a huge deal until you learn that Finland takes speeding fairly. I'd say really seriously, not fairly seriously. Wickloff's ticket cost him the equivalent of $129,675.
If I was getting pulled over and I knew the fine would be over $100,000, I'm not pulling over.
Yeah, at that point.
I'm not fucking going.
At what point do they just give up? Do they
Who?
chase you in Finland? You think
Yeah,
they
so
chase?
in Finland, the answer is simple. The country makes its fines proportionate to an individual's income.
How much is Anders making?
I mean, he's fucking rolling in it, apparently.
Jesus,
he did something
He's
right.
retired,
Anders is
making
gonna be
enough
making-
money to get hit a $129,000 fine?
Wow.
Or are they still working people to death in Finland at 70-plus years old?
Yeah.
How's that? Maybe Anders is like the king of Finland.
I don't know.
Who is the king of Finland? They get a king?
He's noted as quoting, "I really regret the matter."
He only regrets it because now he's going to fork up $130K.
Oh, yeah, there's a king.
There's a
Nope.
king.
Nope, that is wiki fandom. That is not real. They had a short-lived monarchy. Oh, Kaiser Wilhelm abdicated his throne on November 9th, 1918. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that was a very important date. 2 days before Armistice Day, putting the end of the German monarchy. Well, hey, those guys had it rough. Let's maybe they deserve these fines, you know? Well, I got a great victory. I got an overreach victory to talk about.
Ooh.
Texas has passed a bill to no longer require vehicle safety inspections. And as long as the governor signs it, it's going through his law. No more safety inspections for Texas.
What other states have that?
Safety inspections?
New
All of them?
Hampshire or Vermont, I thought. Maine, maybe.
We do. What other states don't have it?
Yeah, don't have safety inspections.
Connecticut?
Connecticut.
That's surprising.
Connecticut? I don't know. I'm sure every state in the middle of the country. Montana?
There you go. No safety.
I don't know if it's more states have it or more states
Is
don't.
it no
man.
safety on all cars, new cars?
I think no safety
Antiques?
inspection on everything.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's a mission, but safety.
No safety emissions.
I mean, Florida,
or
obviously.
VIN inspections. I don't know if I believe this, but Alaska, Arkansas, Iowa, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Montana, North Dakota. Yeah, a surprising number of states that don't require vehicle inspections.
Love that. Damn. You love to see it.
Over here, I got to fork over like $70 every.
Yeah,
2
I mean,
years.
everybody knows safety inspections are literally just a total
Money-making
money-making scheme because
Yeah.
if they worked, there wouldn't be a single car on the road in Rhode Island.
Right.
Everybody's just baloney skins all over the place.
Yeah, some of the stuff out there. I mean, California's California, and they're fucking off the chain, if you will.
California's a
Out of
disaster.
pocket.
Just like there's a couple videos of
California, the whole state's out of pocket.
it's just
I read something that they don't prosecute people if you steal under $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna up that number.
Oh wow.
Rookie numbers.
Wow.
Gonna up
So
that
what?
number. I don't know. That maybe they just don't prosecute
You
it
go
anymore.
into CVS, you're going to leave with the entire store for $1,000.
Yeah, see how much shit you can steal from
I'm-
CVS for
I'm the
$1,000?
captain now.
Yeah.
But
I own this CVS now.
It's crazy.
Get
Crazy,
every-
but good for them. Hey,
You could
Good
Good for them.
I
God
could
bless.
probably walk out with everything I've ever bought at a CVS under $1,000.
well under 1,000.
Like-
I mean, maybe a 400.
Yeah.
And that's including like a couple
Prescriptions.
strep throat tests at a minute clinic,
Yeah.
right. Some rash cream. I don't know. Whatever.
some preparation H.
Feels good on the whole. What else do I got for the news?
I got this one here. It says Jeep dealers have enough Renegades on hand to last 2 years.
So they got 2.
So if you
Who
take,
buys Renegades?
what's
the demand? How many Renegades does Jeep sell a year?
let me see. I'll tell you right now. There's some data in here for you for the questions that you're asking.
Yeah, because that sounds crazy until you realize nobody would want a Renegade.
Let's see. So 753 are, I believe, is what's sitting like on dealer lots.
I got Renegade by Stick stuck in my head now.
Yeah. Reports the Jeep Renegade has a market day supply of 753. That means that current sales volume, it'd take Jeep dealers more than 2 years to sell all the Renegades currently on their lots.
That's like a day's worth of F-150s.
Never mind the new ones on the way from the factory. To put that in perspective, dealers should expect an inventory-wide average of 70 to avoid cars, and they need to avoid cars with MDS, which is market day supply, over 125s. Now, on this list, 4 out of the 10 slowest sellers are Jeeps.
The jig is up. The news is out. They
Jeep
finally found
Renegade,
me.
Jeep Cherokee, Jeep Compass, and Jeep Gladiator. Also on that list,
All vehicles we forget Jeep makes.
the Ram 1500.
Ram?
Yep. The Ram 2500.
Ram?
The Chevy Silverado 4500 chassis cab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Lincoln Corsair, which, I mean,
What
who
the
knew?
hell? I don't even know what the hell that is.
It's like their
I think it's
mid-size.
their RAV4.
Yeah, mid-size SUV.
Okay.
And the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid.
I didn't even know Chrysler made that still.
Yeah.
Is that the only vehicle they make?
I think under the Chrysler badge, yes. Unbelievable.
It's going to be a hilarious website.
But 753 days to sell one or to sell off like whatever their
Dude.
inventory is.
You hit Chrysler's vehicles tab, Pacifica Hybrid, 300. I can't believe they still make a 300.
They still make a 300.
The base one,
Bring back the C300.
the C300
Not the
is
300
God's
C.
car.
Bring back the C300.
Dude, the stock C300 makes 363 horsepower and 394 foot-pounds of torque.
It's not a slouch.
Can't mess with that.
That's like Toyota Corolla.
It comes with a
horsepower.
5.7 liter Hemi with a formidable 363 horsepower, 394 foot-pounds of torque. I don't think I've seen a Chrysler 300 in
I can't even tell you
10
the
years?
last time I've seen one.
That's
Did you
crazy.
say Lincoln Corsair?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's the SUV.
It's like the mid-size
Midsize.
SUV, I think. Yeah. We checked them out when we were, what do you call it? At the New York Auto Show, not last year, 2 years ago. And, I mean, they look cool, but, like, it's a lot of money to go buy something like that.
Yeah.
300 has a color called Velvet.
Is it purple?
It's red. I'll tell you what. Even though it's exactly the same design as it always does, you put a little drop on that, doesn't look half bad.
No? Well, hey, it's not one of the slowest selling cars, so.
No, this baby must be selling off the shelves over here. You can't even keep these around. They don't offer an old man tan, which is a bummer.
You can't get a tan on tan?
No, you get silver mist. None of the colors are
Isn't
great.
that what's taking over the East Coast right now?
It's an orange haze.
Silver mist. Velvet haze.
Best in class passenger volume. So if you're a biggin, fit right in. Which you love to see.
Like those double wide airplane seats.
Yeah, a couple big boys.
Yeah.
All sorts of leather. S seats. They make a V6 though. Oh, bad news, boys. You can buy a shitty one.
Oh wow. Yeah. V6 43,000. V8 46,000.
Yeah, but what's a V6 power? It doesn't even tell you.
Only available in rear wheel drive.
Love that.
I love how this article says here. It comes down to what you pay for them. A good place to start seems to be $1,000 off. If you're telling me that it's public information that these Jeep Renegades, right, Jeep Renegade, are sitting. It's going to take them 2 years to sell their current supply,
$1,000
and you're going to give me $1,000.
What do they cost? $10,000?
It's got to be 50% off starting.
Right. I'm going in.
We're opening at 50%
You're
off.
gonna come in there. Secretary's crying.
Yeah,
Right,
It's like,
right.
You're not going to believe what this customer just said to me.
Here, look. Here's what we need to do. I need 50% off, or I need 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah, we're gonna open the bidding at 50%
Yeah,
off.
I'm going to need 1 for every other day of the week.
Why can't I find the power?
On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going to need a different one.
I mean, you must walk into a Jeep dealership like you're a god.
Unless people just aren't aware, 177 maximum horsepower with a towing capacity of 2,000 pounds.
Does
What's
that
that,
start at
Renegade?
28.3?
Offer 1, get $1,000 off cash allowance. Yeah, starting at 28.3. Let me build up my Renegade. How can I spec this battery out?
Dude, it's trash can spec no matter what you do.
Yeah, I
I'm going to
heard-
go with the
I-
Trailhawk.
I vaguely remember Dobbins saying he had one, and he said it was the worst vehicle he's ever
He
owned.
did, and if I'm not mistaken, he said if you stomp on the brakes hard enough, the rear wheels will come
Yeah,
off the
pulls a
ground.
stoppie.
Also, can you picture a man that tall getting
Dobbins
out
in
of
that
this
thing? Yeah. The V6 300C makes 300 horsepower.
It's not bad.
Let's see what the
But at least I know
Trailhawk's
that's
gonna
the
get
rental
me.
one I'm gonna end up with, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay away.
Yeah.
Oh, can I get a crazy lease rate on one of these things?
Probably not.
All right, let's see. What can I do here?
While you're building that,
I still think we lease a car with the bucks for the boys. If we can get a $200 lease.
I can get a yellow one. Count me in. Yellow. What do we can? Let me add the premium leather trimmed bucket seats are a $0 add-on.
That must be real premium.
okay. Sign me up.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, no, the fucked up. You think they're gonna build you one? They got 2 years worth on the floor.
So let me get the Sun and Sound group.
Yeah, I love Sun and
The
Sound.
Trailhawk Elite Pack. Let me
Yep.
add that bad, Larry. 1.3 i4 turbo with stop-start engine. 9-speed automatic.
It's incredible they fit 4 in there.
Woof.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
just
So the way I
constantly
spec'd it out,
Yeah.
there's 320 in my area.
Let's grab one of them.
They don't have to build me one.
Stiff competition.
So if I went to a car dealer, legitimately, I could be like, listen, it's you or 319 other people.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
It's a couple for me to select locally.
Matter of
Right
fact,
now we're at 33. I'm gonna need to leave here at like 16.
well, to be fair,
16's being pretty generous.
What
How
did
does
you-
the finance work out for $4.99 a month for 72 months at that price?
$4.99. How much is it?
33,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
0 down with a 19%.
Because if it was
PPR.
20 at
Oh,
60,
10%,
it'd
okay.
be 400.
Yeah.
It's 10%.
They want 10% down
Oh god.
at 5.9%.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
With that news,
Lease per month? I'm at $397. Now you're talking to me. If I could, let me tell you, if I could go there, 0 down in at least one of these things.
and walk out for under $300 a month.
I mean, listen, I'll take it. I'll move it off the lot for 3 years.
Yeah, I'll take it out of you.
Yeah.
In
Put
3
some-
years, it's gonna be your problem again.
I'm going to put some miles on that for you.
Shit, they're not gonna want it back at the end.
You just keep it now.
I don't know if it'd make it.
So it's worth $0. Company's gone. You just keep it.
Yeah.
Ford, out there Fording it.
Yeah.
2023 Ford F-150 with a 5-liter V8 gets a 700 horsepower for performance kit from the factory.
I saw that.
And yes, you can make your own Lightning throwback with a 2-wheel drive single cab version.
Love that.
Ford out there
It's a good looking car.
for the people.
8-foot bed.
Good question.
8-foot bed rear drive. Florida special.
Definitely rear drive. So they are calling it the FP700 package. Essentially gives you a new throwback style Lightning by a different name, and it comes with a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. It's all carb legal, so no matter where you live, you can drive a new F-150 that's boosted to the high heavens for $12,350 plus the price of the truck.
Nick in the chat about the Renegade, 72 months. That car's dead 60 months before that.
That's what I
Stuck in
guess.
ninth gear, hole punch through the infotainment.
yeah.
I love that.
What else do I have? NHTSA wants mandatory automatic emergency braking on all cars. Many new cars already have automatic emergency
Yeah,
braking.
it just saved us today backing into the pizza joint. I almost hit a blade of grass. It fucking slammed us to a halt.
Hurt my neck. Good thing we saved that grass, though. NHTSA wants to make it standard on all models. Mandatory feature on
Don't
all
like that
cars.
at all.
The rule is still in its early phases, though it would mandate a system able to detect and automatically brake for other vehicles as well as pedestrians day or night at speeds of up to 62 miles per hour. Just imagine that. You're cruising along.
A fucking squirrel blasts into the road.
Right, a squirrel 50 yards off the
You do
road.
a front flip.
It triggers the fucking automatic brakes.
dude.
You fly through the windshield and somebody rear ends you, and it's somehow your fault. That's a great question. If it automatically brakes, who's at fault? If somebody, you know what I mean? If there's an accident involved.
Still anus.
It's still going to be whoever rear ends the person.
Yeah, last man on board.
But what if, right, because in Massachusetts, no matter what, you
Yeah.
give it in the rear, it's your fault.
Yeah, and then they get it, but you're not driving. If you were driving a vehicle with automatic braking, then your vehicle would have stopped too. So it's your fault
Right.
because you should have bought a new car.
It's true. Peasant.
You should have bought one that we can just turn off whenever the fuck we want.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm out of there.
The administration claims that the rule could save up to 360 lives per year and prevent as many as 24,000
How many?
injuries. 360.
Big deal.
360 live, like 1,000 or just like
No, just 360.
A life a day?
Let 'em go.
Drop in the bucket. It also mentions the property damage would be seriously that's what it is. Property damage seriously reduced as well. It's big insurance.
big insurance?
As
well,
always.
listen, if they got everyone off the old system,
That's
and got
exactly
about the
it.
new system, we wouldn't have this problem.
That's very true.
Don't like that at all.
Yep. I'm sure we were sent this video 1,000 times. Nissan Altima driver jumps ramps off parked tow truck, hits another Altima.
That was sick.
Dude, prepared their whole life for that.
The driver survived even after launching 120 feet into highway traffic.
That's a bummer.
They said, Travis Pastrana, who?
I got you.
Hold my jewel. Watch this, dude.
Dude.
Any guess where this took place?
Landed on
Florida?
New Jersey.
Tallahassee, Florida.
Landed on another Altimus and no one was harmed. No registered vehicles were harmed in this accident.
Last Wednesday, 21-year-old driver of a 2014 Nissan Altima from Tallahassee, Florida, seemingly lost her focus on the road. That's a good way of saying he wasn't fucking paying attention. While police were responding to an incident on the opposite side of the highway, somehow managed to accidentally pull off a stunt that many drivers and intrusive thoughts have been asking them to do for years: use the bed of a rollback tow truck as a ramp. And perhaps even more unlikely, the crash was caught on film.
I'll tell you what, the launch 10 out of 10. You know what's amazing too? Whenever something like this happens, the body cams are working fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Every other time.
Oh yeah, body cam was working fine. Oh, I blasted a bus full of preschoolers. Body
Right.
cam failed.
Right. The
Something.
yeah, memory card failed. I don't know what it was.
What a memory card.
This big case, I used lethal force on somebody who was just sitting there at a bus stop. Yeah.
Taco Bell?
Yeah, exactly. Going to fucking Wendy's. Yeah.
Dude, that launch though, beautiful.
Stuck the landing.
The-
Stuck the whole thing.
The in-air adjustments could have used some work as it landed on its side
I think
door.
some better arrow would have
Yeah.
been.
The accident report indicates the Altima had traveled approximately 120 feet in the air before making contact with the ground and hitting a second Nissan Altima. That's just
As I said, 0 registered cars were harmed.
an
guys are fine.
adjacent lane. Wow.
Insurance wasn't involved at all in this
It's
one.
like, I was just going to say, it's like a cancel out. Just cancel out. You good? We good. We good. Just fucking walk
I know
away.
the cops' reaction was pretty funny. I forgot what it was, but I remember hearing it.
Let's see. Oh my God.
There was no insurance. Neither car
Yeah,
had insurance.
everybody wins, dude.
Yeah. Both cars drove away.
So,
100%. Dude, I'm surprised she even stopped.
this is
I should go right to the hard shoulder drive
Yeah.
home.
debris from the accident also struck a deputy from the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office who was taken to the hospital along with the driver of the Nissan.
Oh, that guy's got a paid leave for the rest of his life now.
As for the driver, she was cited for not wearing a seatbelt and violating Georgia's driver's licensing requirements.
Hold the fuck on. She wasn't wearing a seatbelt?
There's never been a better advertisement for they don't work than that.
Dude, yeah. All right. Well, I'm never wearing a seatbelt again, first off. Let's get this right out of the way.
I'm never
wearing a seatbelt again. She went 120 feet.
I'm never going to do that,
Dude,
or wear a seatbelt.
Through a tow truck
Into
and
another
landed
Altima.
without wearing a seatbelt? What do they find of $50?
Suspended license for a week.
How do they even know?
Oh,
So what do they get her for not wearing a seatbelt and what else?
violating Georgia's driver's licensing requirements. So I'm guessing she
Oh,
didn't
she
have a
obviously
license.
didn't have a
She just
license,
didn't have a license.
That makes perfect
Can't
sense.
find me if I don't have a license.
She didn't have a seatbelt or a license.
Yeah.
I didn't even know why I bothered with either.
To be fair, I don't know if it was her car. I don't know.
I'm assuming it was the bank's car.
It's
It is an
probably true.
Altima. Wow, so that's all she got to land that, to stick
So,
that?
so far, like
Yeah, she get a book deal.
it was like it's like Tony Hawk landing the 900. Just fucking, that's
Yeah,
it.
Tyler Page makes a good point. 120 feet. How fast was she going? That's a
have
lot of hang time.
Do we have a guesstimate on mile per hour? I don't see one in this article.
I mean, that's 120 feet while blasting through the back of a tow truck. It wasn't like
Right. There's.
unobstructed.
It wasn't like a.
It wasn't like Travis was
perfect
trying
ramp.
to hit a jump.
Right.
This lady hit a tow truck.
You'd think the tow truck would provide some resistance.
Shit, it was an Altima, so she probably was as fast as it could go.
The fact that there's
There's no way there's also no way she lost control. She was just passing in the hard shoulder.
doing the old Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, dude, I've never seen an Altima pass on a lane.
That's true.
She was 100% in the breakdown lane on the left side,
Oh my god.
and was just like, I don't feel like
The
moving.
wildest part. There's a GIF of this.
She didn't know where the brake was.
on the
None
wa-
of them do.
on the Drive's website.
Yeah.
Just watch the tow truck driver in his safety vest walking away from the tow truck as this thing just is clearing him by like 2 stories in the air. It just,
He was
I just
an-
imagine
he was
that
an
guy's
unwitting
day.
participant.
Yeah, just Jesus, what a fucking scene out there.
Yeah, that's pretty serious stuff.
Yeah,
Love to see it. I'm glad everybody's okay. I'm glad 2 Ultimas were destroyed.
yeah.
I feel bad for the other Ultima driver, but I'm sure she was violating some laws.
A 3,000 pound car traveling at 70 miles an hour is producing 491,810 foot-pounds of energy.
Mm-hmm.
So she was traveling, well, we don't know how far, but at 70 miles an hour, it's essentially a half of a million foot-pounds of force flying through the air.
It's a lot of foot-pounds.
So I wonder if that would have gotten her 120 feet. She had been going better, more than 70.
Math man,
she
Andrew.
was going as fast as it goes
Yeah.
in the breakdown line.
I'm sure Andrew could figure this out.
Yeah, Andrew can figure this out for us, but it doesn't look like there was a lot of resistance before. I think she was she's probably been in the left breakdown.
What
for
year
an
do we
hour.
think the Ultima was?
97.
No.
No, that was too
I
old.
think it was a
2000
2014.
Oh, was it a 14?
I think that's what it was.
All right.
Yeah.
Ultima. All right. Curb weight. Let's see. We're gonna
hold on, we're gonna bet on it.
We're
I'm
gonna
thinking
send some stuff over
curb
to
weight
Andrew.
2014
32.
3600.
It's between 3108 and 3355,
Oh,
depending on how much trash is in the passenger seat.
so I'm still in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's some room there.
Yeah. So let's see.
I mean, that's a lot of Ultima, but I'm telling you, there was no evasive maneuver. She was just traveling in that.
No,
lane.
she was committed. Yeah, there was definitely commitment there.
Traveling to.
She wasn't even distracted.
And this,
fly
okay, I take it back.
in the what?
She was from Tallahassee, Florida, but this happened in South Georgia.
Let's go.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense as well.
Yeah. There was another accident that happened just before this. These people were rubbernecking,
Those cars are.
not paying attention, and didn't see the tow vehicle. The people in the car were banged up but survived. I'm not sure how.
Nick, those cars are dropped out of the end of an assembly line like a baby bird from a tree. They all end up in Florida.
I didn't know you could get an Ultima with 270 horsepower.
I don't know
They
if it's
shouldn't allow that.
I might
Struts and
that might be
old Linglongs.
incorrect too. It does say I don't know where I got 2014.
Dude, Linglong should sponsor that woman.
2014 looks right.
It probably, yeah.
Yeah, 14's a great name.
I love this
We'll go
one.
with
People
that.
also ask, how much weight can a 2014 Nissan Altima carry?
They plan
Much
on
as it
towing,
wants.
towing
How,
capacity.
how fast can a 2014 Nissan Altima go? Oh my God.
Carman Cam bank called her and told her they were repoing the afternoon after not making the 3,000th payment of $249.99. She said bet, and the rest is history.
Bet. No
Yeah.
cap, son.
Oh, it's good news. The Nissan Altima can carry between 1,024 pounds and
Has anyone put the
1,100
video of that going in the air with "I Believe I Can Fly" playing in the background? Could someone that listens to this podcast
Yeah.
do that? We'd forever be grateful.
There's been a lot
I
of the
believe I can fly.
a lot of the Duke Boys theme song.
Yeah, that's not the same though.
Yeah.
I Believe I Can Fly is way funnier.
Yeah.
Voice of an angel.
I don't.
who saw this craziness with these?
Oh my God.
A Golf R 333.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked about that the other week. I think.
We talked about
Oh,
it.
did
Just,
you?
Just because the sheer price of it.
So they sold them all in 8 minutes.
We were making
I don't know
fun
how
of
you
it.
put a number on that. How you can be like, can you imagine Volkswagen just made $25.5 million off of this fucking
It's
thing?
and I think we said it's going to be 333 of the fucking dumbest people there are.
It's Germany only.
Yep.
This is new to me, so I'm kind of just falling into this. It just looks like a yellow Golf R.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
with
Yeah,
some
remember the
some
20th? Same idea.
small little special
No,
edition.
20th was very special. Very special vehicle. Listen.
All right, there, special.
Yeah, it was a very special vehicle. This, it's yellow. And
With
it's got a
some-
sticker on the
some
side that
stickers.
says 333.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that's
Listen, I like the way the Golf R looks. I don't think it needs to be $81,000, but that's just me.
Listen, not a lot out there for that
Apparently,
kind of money.
333 people thought that 76,410 euro was the perfect price for this. And the head of product communication, Stefan Wawinkel, said that, okay, that was fast. Even for a Golf R, the special model Golf R sold out after 8 minutes. Who says 8 minutes? How do you know that?
Just go on YouTube and be like, I bought the Golf R in 8 minutes.
I was
I bought two of them.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Although
Well,
we can't. Yeah,
she's
we're not,
gone.
We're not in Germany.
Yeah.
I'm tapped for news.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited about that I Can Fly Ultima graphic. I could even try to put it together.
Couple things. New Grand Tours coming
Yep,
June 16th, I believe it is.
Yep.
Going full Euro trash. I love it.
that sounds fun.
Looks pretty good.
With the SSR.
Yep. Gonna drive some old F1 looking vehicles. It looks like that's wonderful. That'd be great to see. Let's see.
Oh, watch Pete from Ransom
Oh yeah,
de-Japanning his Integra Type R,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
which was
On-
perfect as it was,
on the YouTubes.
but he wants to make it a little
What's
more
his
appropriate.
channel called?
I think it's just Ransom Garage.
Ransom Garage. Let me make sure I can find that. Ooh, hold on. I gotta save that to watch later. You got it pulled up there?
Nope. Hold on.
He posted the link. Maybe I can just go
There
get
we
it
go.
there.
Yeah, just go to Ransom Garage on YouTube. It'll pop up.
All right, nice. All right, we'll do that.
I bought the most reasonably priced JDM Integra Type R.
Reasonably priced. I like how he puts that out there.
Yep.
So, all right, yeah, you definitely got to check out his video. You know, I know Mike's put out a bunch of new content too, and I haven't been able to catch up with it, so I got to get onto that.
I was going to say he put one out today that I wanted to watch. The first drive of the Ferrari as of 11 hours ago.
Where's my history? Let's see. History, view all. Oh, this one was good. I investigated the most obese city in America.
Which one is it? Memphis?
It's somewhere in Texas. Damn. Let's see. An evening drive. That was sent to me. That was really cool. That's it. I haven't really been on YouTube much lately.
Oh, All Motor Dan's in the chat.
All more to Dan.
Big shout.
Shouts. Big Honda guy now. Big Honda guy.
Love that dude. I love
He's
that as a
definitely-
YouTuber. We saw him today. He was a totally different man.
Yeah.
Influencing. You're just walking around.
I
He's
mean, he
influencing
should-
everybody at work.
He showed up to my work to influence me.
Yeah.
He He's quite chuffed over the
Is
car.
he making a full spoon transition, or is he?
It seems like that. You know, he seems to be a little resilient at first, but I think he's coming around. Shouts to Dan.
He said someone was suggesting a spoon exhaust.
yeah.
Yeah,
Who do you think that person was?
perhaps somebody in the chat.
Yeah. I mean, I can't blame him. Spoon exhaust. I want spoon headers.
You know what? T Page there.
T-Page.
He
Yeah.
says, "I want an Integra or RSX."
Woof.
To be fair, RSX is doing it for me.
I like the RSXs.
A white RSX, I'd be into it.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I wish I had a toilet flush sound for you guys.
I dig them.
I do
dig
not.
'em. Yeah. Yeah. In stock form, you look at him, you're like,
Not
that ain't it.
doesn't do anything for me. Matter of fact, there's one over there.
Yeah.
Just sitting
Little
there.
spiced up. You're like, oh, all right.
Integra? I'm
Caliente.
about it. RSX? No way.
Spoon everything. That's right.
I wouldn't even go wild like wheels. I'd want one in white, probably with white wheels. Couple little bits.
I'd want that blue that it came in. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's good blue.
That blue that it came in.
We're making buys. We trying to buy that thing?
I think that's got a home.
Oh, is there one next door?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't think it has a home.
I think there's a potential plan, but I think money would talk. To be fair,
Money always talks.
yeah, it's unhoused at the moment. I think. Yeah, those chrome headlights. Yeah, we could figure something out with that. But I never see him on the road.
I got hot onto him because I told you guys about that like little restoration YouTube page.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy's in the UK, and he did like their like whatever they call it over there. It's like the Type R version of it over there.
Yep. Yeah.
And it was very nice.
The diddly squat.
Yeah, it was very, very nice.
What are these? Those DC what? DC 5s?
I believe so.
Is that what they're called? Okay.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I could be talking sideways, but I believe that is a DC-5.
Yeah.
Were they're not fast at all, right?
No.
No, God, no.
No. Like in the
Yeah.
the,
They make from 155 to 201 horsepower.
Yeah.
the 201 is probably the Type S, and that's like even more rare, I believe.
So
Stateside anyway.
Let's see.
Oh, because Old Motor Dan is in the chat. Everybody's going RSX hard right now.
Let's see.
No, I was just, I
Hulk
mentioned
of Hondas.
I even mentioned it to Bobby Digital the other day. I'm like, man, you know what?
Bobby Digital is the best. Bobby Bulbs.
Bobby Bulb's out there getting it.
Oh, Andrew's hitting me with some knowledge right now.
Oh, he's already on the.
Yeah, he says, so in a frictionless space, every single object is pulled down by gravity at the same exact rate.
Yeah.
I would think, generally speaking, when we're talking about a vehicle, we can ignore friction a little bit.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of friction in Georgia.
I don't know. I'll let Andrew do some math on
It's
that.
family friction.
Yeah. Tell them just do Earth's friction, you know?
Yeah.
Ling Long. See what Ling Long gets for a friction rating.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. There's a white one. $7,000. Doesn't look good at all. Oh wow, the side profile is not. This photo is not.
Have you ever met anybody that owns an RSX? Because I can tell you about the people I've met that own them.
No,
Real unique
I used to
individuals.
know someone.
Nice guys, pay cash.
Oh my god, somebody's asking $14,000 for one.
There you go.
13. Holy.
Guys, just get a fucking Miata, all right? Let's get it together. I mean, they make the same amount of horsepower.
I think
Plus they're way
I
lighter.
think I'd be more into a fit.
Then a Miata?
Yeah, if I had a.
There's something wrong in this room.
Ooh.
It must be that goddamn smoke.
No,
Fucking up your brains.
I'd be fit because fit would be more usable on a day-to-day basis.
That's unbelievable.
But if you're looking for like
This is unbelievable. This is ridiculous.
one-trick pony, you know what I mean? Are you going to comfortably drive that thing to just like, you know
Wherever,
what?
dude. I could drive the thing to Europe right now.
It's like, I don't know. Yeah, fit. You can throw whatever in there. Skis, some sand, some mulch.
I mean, yeah, fit's a great daily. I'm just saying, you guys are going to get an RSX just buy a Miata. It's the correct wheels are powered.
I like the front wheels powered.
This smoke's really messing with you guys. Get your bananas.
Feeling a little woozy.
Yeah. I like the front wheels. Plus, you know, it was like, but Josh, bring it up. We got to look at it. We need visual representation.
What are you
Yeah.
looking at?
Acura
RSXs?
RSX.
Come on, boys.
We need visual representation.
Ugh.
I'm working on a math problem over here. I need the visual representation.
Got math going on.
Weren't they?
Oh, okay. No, Andrew, he said, all right,
He's
so
going to need to go to the lab.
so discuss how fast the vehicle was moving. I think it would be best to know the apex of the curve the vehicle took.
I think we're saying 25 degree angle.
So I said that to him, and he said,
and it was going 85 to 90 miles an hour.
thinking about this while driving can give you a better response when I get home. So I can follow up next week.
Tell him to try it out. His car weighs as much as one of those things.
Might be more, actually.
Look
Oh,
at that.
look
Look
at
at that.
Look at that.
Oh,
I mean,
mucho.
yeah, I mean, it looks okay.
Look at that.
That's wonderful. Hell, I don't even need this fender right here. That
I'm not, I'm
That, you get
usually
rid of
not a
that.
big, like, kind of arrow wing guy like that, but it works in that vehicle.
it does.
532 horsepower. Oh, jeez. What's that?
That
Yeah,
thing's-
that's something.
The interior on these things, I do know, awful.
The whole thing's just terrible, dude.
Are you going to make this awful picture bigger?
There it is. There
Yeah, I
goes.
wanted to
That's the
really
one you
get the
want.
side.
All right, so let's see.
Type
So,
S.
go up a little bit more. So Honda and Acura gearing up to crash the growing compact hot rod market.
Yeah, they didn't crash it. Didn't go well.
$23,670 RSX Type S. Wow. What do we got? What's in it? What are in these things for an engine? Doesn't seem we're going to get that
It's
information.
going to take a little while to get to that. It wasn't exactly the... It goes 0 to 60 in 6.8.
I imagine it's
I'm pretty
just...
sure my K car does.
That's what we call a burner.
Yeah, I think it's just a case series. I don't know
pretty
which
sure
one.
my 70cc does 0 to 60 in 6.8.
I'm telling you, I think it's a good buy.
Here we go. Duhawk 16 valve 4-in-line, aluminum block and head.
Yeah, 200 horsepower, baby.
Baby!
Look at that
That's a
torque.
burner.
2,736 pounds.
That's actually not too bad.
Look at the front wheel drive little Honda.
Yeah, 2,700 pounds. That's right on the money, baby.
Pulling that quarter and
Streets.
15.4. Come on, baby.
15.4. You might have to put a shirt on her.
Get your license at the very least.
Yeah. Damn.
These cars were... I mean, I was around into cars when these came out.
Yeah.
It was a fucking swing and a miss.
Was it really?
Oh, my God, dude.
I
They
think
came out like right as the WRXs came out.
I think
And
they
was like-
aged well.
And don't get me wrong, WRXs are terrible. They're not
Yeah.
that slow.
Josh, go down to that white car. Look at that. All right.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Oh.
something. That's the same guy.
Yeah, same car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the heaviest modified
So
one
we
on
can
Earth.
confirm there's one good-looking one out there.
Wait a second. From the side, that looks great. Is this what it looks like front wise?
No, that's a totally different... It's a different color.
No, it's a different car, but it does
No,
it the
it's like
same kit.
That looks like a bird.
Look at the Ganadors on the other one.
Ganadors. I've always wanted to own a pair.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, you
listen,
know what? Ganadors? I don't get it.
you don't get it?
I don't get it.
There really is something wrong with you. It's this fog.
This looks good.
Blame Canada.
This looks good. I like this.
Ah, this guy's got to calm down these goddamn forest fires.
I like this.
How do you think they all started all at the same time?
Lightning strikes.
It's many of them.
I'd imagine chemtrails.
How did 25 fires start at the same time?
Yeah.
It's miraculous.
I'd go with chemtrails
You know,
if I had to guess.
do you remember this? We're just having a nostalgic moment here. Do you remember when this car came out?
The 350Z?
350Z.
No, I was still in my
when
mother's
the,
belly.
When the 350Z came out, it was like the most Japanese cool thing to ever happen.
It was wild. And then when it came out with this color,
Yeah, dude, that was the big color.
Was that the
just
hero car?
Yeah, it's the same. The Nissan Murano came out and popularized that color.
the burnt orange. Everything
I
was
believe it was
burnt
called
orange.
burnt umber.
Everything was burnt whatever for the next decade after this because every car manufacturer was trying to keep up. I remember the first time hearing one of these things, I was like, wow, that thing's crazy.
Before everybody straight piped them.
Before they were
Sounded
ruined.
pretty good.
Yeah, before they were ruined.
Yeah, but when that FX35 came out, remember that SUV
Oh, yeah, the
thing?
SUV,
They
yeah.
all sounded cool as
That
shit.
looked rather phallic.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. It was the looker for sure. I don't know what's happening in the chat.
That's fine over there.
I don't know. I think they'll be all right. They kind of take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Le Mans Sunset Metallic. Hey, it's my man Greg.
Hey,
Just
Greg.
talking about what's up with Greg.
What's
What's up,
up,
Greg?
Big Greg.
What's up, baby?
Hey, Greg, you get your Rivian yet?
Greg, you coming to New England or what?
Yeah, what are we doing? Come visit.
Come on, buddy. You can be on the podcast.
I'd love to have Greg on
Is
the
he
show.
the one with the
He'd be
headlight?
the best. No, that's Paul. We wouldn't
Okay.
let him on the podcast.
Okay.
I had one. It was fun. See that?
He had what? Rivian?
RSX.
Apparently.
Oh.
No, he had a 350Z.
Well, he's been talking about the Rivian. He made it,
We're just waiting for it.
Yeah.
He's got all the best cars.
Honda Prelude, another goodie.
Oh, I almost bought a Honda Prelude
Literally
SH
something wrong with.
when I was.
Should have gone the IT. Those things are crap.
Get the whole thing.
I think I'm trying to think. What did I?
The Prelude, the Honda Quaalude.
Yeah.
I think I didn't get the Prelude, and like not long after, got the SRT4.
AIDS.
All right. Well, I will tell you, I'd take the SRT4.
Full blown AIDS.
I think
Yeah. I would take the SRT4 over.
got the old
Prelude.
Magic Johnson milkshake.
Dude,
Yeah.
fuck that. A fucking Honda Prelude. You guys, we gotta get it. This fucking smog is really messing with you guys. We got a front wheel drive 115 horsepower super sedan.
But the rear spins, turns,
my
guy.
God, dude.
The rear turns. SH.
Oh my God.
SH, never
The
lose.
trash factory.
Let's answer some questions. Details by Doug.
Details by Doug.
What is the first mod you always get when buying a vehicle?
I've been a wheels guy recently.
I mean, suspension.
Usually better tires.
Suspension is one of the first most important components, and then have your wheels lined up, because if you lower
it's
a car with
one
no
or the other,
suspension,
yeah.
like you gotta, yeah.
You gotta have your money right so you can do wheels and suspension at the same
You know
time.
what?
Yeah.
Who asked that?
Details by Doug.
Here's what you do. You get in touch with Details by Doug.
Get him.
You have Details by Doug. Polish
And just
and correct the paint on your car.
let him work
Because,
your body.
Let me tell you, he just did the new Mini, and like it was a brand new car. It had, I think, 800 miles on it or whatever. By the time it got into his hands, he's polished this thing to absolute perfection. Ceramic coated it.
I'm not gonna lie, the smog's affecting everybody. I got Taylor Page in the chat. Let's do Import Wars. As many Fits and Miatas to one track. Figure out the best car. We didn't even have to go to the track. It's gonna be the Miata, baby. Come on. This smog's really messing up the
could be the
listeners,
Fit.
messing up the boys.
Could be the Fit.
On a track
On a track could be
versus
the
a
Fit.
Miata.
Could be. Could be.
You guys.
Up top. Up top.
It's really gonna reel him in. It's gonna reel him in. I mean, I think Seamus did say it was miraculous how the Fit is prepped for motorsport.
You mean Seamus's Fit that has a Fit worth of
No,
money
no,
in it?
he said. I
Oh,
think
Fit?
He said how easy it is to dump a Fit's worth of money into it.
He has a
to
dealer's
make it
lot.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny.
I'm pretty sure you can have Paul Star Wars' Miata for less than that, which is literally just like a time machine.
He commented on the Honda Fit video that we posted a while back, because somebody asked the question, I just want to know how much something like this costs, ... And Seamus's response was an unreasonably large amount.
Yeah, it's true. That's what he tells everybody.
It was perfect.
More than you'd ever be willing to pay.
Yeah. All right. Bringing it up. Hold on. Here we go. It's right here. Tyler Page in
Here
the
he
chat.
is.
I don't know what Honda Prelude you're thinking of. Oh, I'm sorry, Nick R. I don't know what Honda Prelude you're thinking of, making 260 horsepower. I found the SH model, 1997 SH, makes a whopping 195 horsepower.
You guys,
That makes sense.
Corey wasn't even like a twinkle in the eye when that car came out. Those things were terrible. My buddy had like the cool one.
Oh, they age like fine wine, though.
I just seen one. There was a nice white one at Seamus's.
Really?
Yeah. Getting some stuff done.
First mod leather gloves.
Yeah, slap your own ass. Jesus.
Fingerless.
Leather
We got a
gloves.
Dom in the room.
Yeah.
Dom, Toretto. Where was I? I don't even know where we were
Yeah,
going
we're
with
deep in
this.
the questions. We're talking about how great Miatas are.
Spanish English.
Spanish English is RAF.
Favorite movie soundtrack or favorite song from a movie like Push It to the Limit, Scarface.
Obviously, Bad Boys 2 soundtrack, which was just Shake Your Tail Feather.
Right.
11 times on the
Exact
CD.
song.
Unbelievable. Probably the top one. A real one is Drive, though. The music in Drive is really good.
Yeah, it is. That movie's good overall. Favorite
Which is
movie
also
song.
just that Kavinsky track over and over again, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Night Call.
Yeah.
Another movie with a good soundtrack.
I mean,
Kill Bill. Come on.
Kill Bill's amazing. I was saying damn near anything Tarantino makes, and Glorious Bastards is
Kill
great.
Bill's so good, though.
what was
Super eclectic.
Reservoir?
Wasn't that RZA? Who did Kill Bill? Or who scored it? Didn't RZA score it?
I don't
He
know.
might have. I feel like he was involved with it.
Kung Fu Swords, definitely something up his alley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
RZA.
Yeah, the whole black and white scene that they made.
Yeah, the whole thing, like,
Black and white.
There's so much cool, different music on it, too. Oh, also, one of the best is,
Blade.
no, obviously Blade. It doesn't even need to be mentioned, Blade.
I figured.
The Life Aquatic. It's all like David Bowie songs in Portuguese.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. That whole movie's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
You know, to be fair, the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, there's some good songs in those movies.
Oh, those are all great.
Yeah.
See, there we go. Nick gets me.
99. Ooh, they bumped it up 200.
Tron, that was pretty good.
Vampire Rave Scene song. I don't know what that's from. I'm thinking Blade. That's why I said that.
Anything. I mean, anytime there's a vampire rave, I'm pretty much down.
Yeah. Craig.
Craig.
I can't see. Craig HJR.
Craig. TTPHJ.
Co-worker wants to sell me an
JR.
automatic S197
Do it.
for $2,500. Worth converting.
I like 2.5 thousand a lot.
Worth converting to stick for drifting.
Listen, I don't know how much the stick costs, but no. Although
I'm guessing you can buy a trans for $800.
no Spinal Tap, that's right. $2,500 is a pretty lightweight.
It's
I like
pretty
that.
low on that. I mean,
Sue George, that's the guy from Life.
it is it a GT? If it's a GT, then it's like a no-brainer because you
Is
could
it
flip that
V8?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that thing a Cobra? If it's Cobra, do it.
J.
Is it a six-cylinder?
That's the thing. If it's 6-cylinder,
Yeah. That thing belongs at the bottom of the ocean.
Give it back to Hertz.
yeah. J. Habib 8.
J. Habib 8.
Thoughts on covering your license plate in photos? Personally, think it's dumb. Yes,
I don't give
call
a
it.
shit. What are you gonna do with the
I call it
license
plate fingering.
I mean, I love breaking the law and hate paying guys, hate paying the man. But I mean, that seems like a good way to get harassed.
No.
Covering your plate.
Oh, cover your plate on goddamn when you take pictures?
So
yeah,
yeah.
You guys run plates?
That's
Yeah,
You guys are
we-
plate guys?
we
So
take
that's the thing
photos
is-
of.
like
Yeah, that's silly.
I never cover any because to me it always defeated the purpose. Like you fucking drive around with a
Well,
plate
I
on.
mean, I call everyone I see online. I call it in. Got this guy speeding
Just
down
so
here.
you know, I seen 134 Massachusetts license
He's
plate.
swerving, threw a brewski out.
No, I've never understood that.
I usually don't take pictures of my license plates. I mean,
There's a bunch of there. Obviously, it's
What are you gonna
Facebook.
do with
I
it?
mean, my license plates are. I mean, the only one that anyone gives a shit about is funny. So
Yeah.
do whatever you want. There's certainly cars I have with plates on them that are not going to be on the internet. So
Ed McMuffin,
Ed McMuffin, great name.
821.
821.
Are any of you into / own classic cars or trucks?
I would love a 64 and a half Mustang. I think I missed the boat though.
Well, how classic we talking?
Depends
I
how
think-
classic.
We
right.
talking Chevy vans?
right.
I'm
You
deep into
talking
Chevy vans.
Are we
90s hatchbacks? I'm
Yeah.
in.
Future
which-
classics?
80s German cars?
Yeah.
I'm your guy.
I think he might be referring to
Classics?
classic.
I'm into them, don't have
Oh,
any.
Carman Cam, he gets a drumline banger.
Oh, you fucking guys in Drumline?
Nick Cannon
What
really
a movie.
fucking threw down the
This is
gauntlet on
unbelievable.
that
Yeah,
one.
That's where
Shook's not
that's
here.
is that where he started his
Shook can,
his
Shook can
impregnating.
recite the whole damn movie.
Yeah.
He loves that thing.
Yep, big drumline guy.
Stomp the yard.
Jordan MX_5.
Jordan
He just
MX5.
writes in all caps. Round 3 Street Series. We back for the W. Brought you by RM.
Brought to you by RM.
Brought
There
to
you go.
you.
Love
That's
to see
probably what
that.
it means.
That's correct.
When's round 3 of the Street Series?
July something.
Deep
I don't
in
know
the
off the top
summer.
of my head. Paul_Cullen.
Paul Cullen.
Why does your part of the world look like an apocalypse? What vehicle are you using
Canada.
to survive the pending doom? We can blame everything on Canada. This one did not start in the U.S.
I think it's time to invade.
They won't see it coming.
They will not see it coming.
I mean,
They've laid down the fog.
invade
Time to go.
just on the principle.
Yeah, stop.
I was saying this to
For emissions.
saying this to my wife. Right, that too. But I had a illegitimate argument, and that was stop calling ham Canadian bacon.
That's true.
On that alone, like that's grounds for
Yeah,
know,
expulsion.
invasion.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, part of there's a small section of town that wants to leave Canada anyway because they think they're French.
Yeah, let them go.
Yep.
Stop burning the goddamn forest up there,
Never finishing projects. Every
Never
Corvette
finishing
owner
projects.
thinks their car is some high-tech performance machine. Why is that?
Because they're all high-tech performance machines. Corvette owners are the worst. They're right up there with, who's the other worst owner?
Porsche.
Miata.
Miata.
The Porsche guy.
I think Camaro guys, honestly, pretty fucking awful.
Really?
pretty fucking awful. New Camaro guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
New Camaro guys. Yeah.
Caden, track guy.
Oh, that guy was
Awful.
a fucking moron.
Awful.
That guy was short all the chromosomes. That guy wasn't even a human.
There's a large number of people who think by just getting the car, whether it's
It comes with the skill.
They're
Corvette.
now Mario Andretti.
exactly whether it's a Corvette, a Supra,
Yeah, I was
new
going to turn it
Supra,
around
whatever.
the other way.
They they instantly think like this is the pinnacle of motorsport engineering, and
Yeah.
I am the pilot. That's just I just see that.
Ultima owners are just NPCs. So we don't have to worry about that.
I've grown up with them, so like I don't they don't even faze me anymore.
Yeah.
It's like Pac-Man.
Hey, it's Diogo.
Hey, Diogo.
Do washers have sides, top and bottom? Yes.
Do what?
Do
Washers.
washers have sides, top and bottom?
Washers?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Usually one side's a little round and one side's flat.
There you go.
And depending upon the washer, has to go the right way. Locking ones, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't abide by that. I'm a rebel.
I don't let them hold me back.
Tell me how I'm going to live my life.
I've never seen a decent person get out of a Lambo. That's correct.
Oh my God. Small side story.
Yep.
Last week, before we committed the sin of Chinese food, we were pulling in and we watched
That
a
guy
Lambo owner just toss trash right out of the side
just
of
threw
it.
trash. Oh,
Just
yeah. It
tossed
looked like a Capri Sun. There's a lime green Lambo on the east side of Providence. And he just threw his trash in the street.
Next day, Kyle Corrigan posts a video of a lime green Lambo being picked up by a tow truck. And I just ask, what happened? And he says, I don't know. Guy got pulled over, didn't have his license or registration.
Yeah, that's our guy.
So I'm like,
That's our man.
seen that guy.
Hey, man.
I'm pretty sure that's him. But, I digress. Mr. Rabbit, what
Mr.
is your
Rabbit.
go-to tire for the street?
Straight Street RE71 RS.
Gotta
72. I don't even know what they are. RE70
Conti
something.
Sport Contact 5.
Gotta get
Yeah,
them
sport
Ling
contacts are
Longs,
sick.
baby.
That long ling.
Ling Long
Look
sponsorship.
at that ling long.
I forget what I even put on the potato, but whatever those are on the
Some
potato.
ling long
Toyos?
times.
I can't remember. I don't know. Right now, I'm all about what's cheap. The Acceleras, for instance. We're going to see how that goes on Friday.
Can't wait.
Mr. Rabbit again.
Mr. Rabbit.
Great question. At what horsepower level does a street car become suicidal?
Front drive or rear drive?
Where are we at a demon?
It's over 1,000.
Okay.
I was going to say anybody who drives an EV Hummer.
Has anyone seen one on the road yet?
No.
I mean, rear drive over 500 to the wheels is a lot of car.
I mean, not even that much horsepower in a rear-wheel drive car in the rain.
In the rain, it's a different story.
Is gonna make.
But
for a
even
bad
in the
day for
dry
some
with big
people.
tires, like over 500 wheels, pretty hairy. Not hairy. It's fun. It's drivable. But I think when you
Yeah.
start breaking like 6, 7, that's gonna be something.
Yeah, handful. Last one here. The Jackalope 89
Jackalope.
must-haves in a road trip toolkit. Great question.
Road trip toolkit.
Jump pack,
Yeah, jump pack always.
full toolkit. Which
Rags,
I think I left mine on my GTR, which is dumb. Rags,
if you can.
Leatherman, WD-40.
Well, I don't know if we're road
What are you
trip
doing
kit.
with WD-40?
So what happens if you get a little squeak on the road? You know, I gotta get out there.
Well, I was going to suggest how the washer fluid, that size bottle.
Yeah.
One of those just with water in it, especially in the summer months.
Mhm.
Not a bad idea. Fire extinguisher,
Fire
especially
extinguisher.
if you're driving a vintage car.
Fire extinguisher if you're driving a car has to be there.
Yeah. Just to save,
Whatever's left of
could
you.
save, right. Hell, bring some gasoline to douse yourself in it if your car goes up. General tools for changing a tire.
chainsaw,
Probably a good idea.
battery operated.
AAA card.
Makita chainsaw.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I have to say, I bought a little Milwaukee air compressor, 18-volt powered air
Oh,
compressor.
I got one of those. Yeah,
It's one of the
the
best things ever.
jam.
It's I cannot believe how good it is. Digital, set your rate, goes up, pumps it, done. All the bells and
Greg
whistles.
gets an extra 10 mil. Maybe a glove box full of 10 mils.
Never enough 10 mils.
Nice to have a pen in the car, which I never have. and
Pen in
always
the car
need.
is a good move.
Pen in the car.
Flashlight.
Penisland.com, actually. Great place to get
Flashlight
'em.
for
Pen
long
Island.
road trips.
Yep. Milk carton, flashlight.
A warm cantaloupe.
An inverter and a microwave.
Nothing says power draw like a microwave. Hey, you got this cup of noodles nice and hot.
Can you warm up my Jello?
It fucking reminds me. Oh Jesus! I don't know.
wait, what
if
does that
anyone
remind you?
follows Super Speeders Rob
Yeah.
on YouTube, like 5 years ago, he bought his first like ramp truck, and it was like painting it to be like the Air Force One theme song, and he was trying to put a
I
fucking
remember that.
espresso machine in it. Unbelievable!
We saw him at the New York Auto Show.
Yeah, yeah.
Saw him walk by. The guy's a goddamn legend.
I love that.
Small man.
I love that.
He's a really small man.
What are those pizza makers? The Onis?
Oh, the Nui, the Uni, whatever.
You know one of those in the back
Yeah,
Got it, dude.
in case it gets real cold.
getting a pie going.
Nice to have a pie on the road.
Fresh pie on the side of the road while you're waiting for a tow. I think
Flare
that
gun.
is flare gun is key.
Flare gun. Emergency vest.
Just let the weirds know exactly where you are when you're stuck on the road.
Inflatable raft. In case you got to forge the river.
Yeah.
Somehow get way more lost in the raft. I think that is going to be it for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The smoke inhalation is really
Yeah, it's hard.
we're
We'll
really-
be back with actual takes next week.
really taking a turn for the worst here.
Yeah. We're all going to go spend money on Preludes now.
RSXs.
Yeah, Preludes and RSXs. I mean, if we buy enough of them, we can set the own market.
Right.
Set our own
Right.
market.
We can really drive that price up.
Yeah, we're going to be bidding against each other and all this crap. Josh River in at the buzzer here.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, good to see you. We're heading out. Yeah, everybody, thanks for hanging out. We will
Yep.
be back next week. Pete from the Drive is going to be in hanging out.
I'm out.
Chuck's going to be away next couple of weeks traveling. Godspeed. God bless.
Thanks. It's going to be wonderful out there.
But he will be back soon enough. And, we'll do all this thing again next week. Same time. Maybe Shook will be here. Actually, yeah, Shook will be here. I don't think he's got any pirate shows.
No, I think POD's tour ends.
He might still be missing a resonator, though.
Definitely.
I think his next big pirate show is the 9/11 Memorial
Love that.
at King
Oh,
Richard's
dude.
Fair.
Can't wait.
Really looking forward to that. I watched that video we made of that again like a week ago.
Oh,
I was literally crying laughing before going to bed.
dude.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, sometimes it lands.
It just hits. Never mind.
Really is perfect.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
We will be back next week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for listening. Be well, be kind.
Be good to each other.
Don't start any forest fires.
Yeah. Go put some out.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Poland Spring.
Little Poland Spring.
Douse it right on there. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Later.
Peace.
Thanks for listening. See you.